Yo, yo, yo. What's up? What's up? I'm BJ Kicks. I want to welcome you to the Hangout. This is a very special episode of the Hangout because this is the episode in which we will discuss teen drug abuse. If you know any teens that are struggling with drug abuse, you can. I'm joking. I'm joking. This is very special because this is our 5,000 subscriber giveaway special. Look, there are a whole lot of people in the chat already. There are 19 of you watching already. I know that the sync is weird. There's not much I can do about it, but I figured you would want the better video quality rather than having, you know, me perfectly synced. Now, if you are here in the chat live right now, go ahead and give me just the word squad in the chat. Give me a squad. He just caught another. What are we talking about? What happened? Yeah, I need the word squad in the chat if you are here, because this is a celebration. Now, we had 5,000 subscribers about a week and a half ago, and I'm very excited about that. It was a number that in my head, just I feel like I've unlocked something. It doesn't really mean much on the grand scheme of YouTube. You don't get any new special perks or anything. Nobody's going to give you a 5,000 subscriber award, but I just feel like I've got a battery in my back and I've got like this mental toughness to like go and do more things. So that's exciting. Super exciting. Super exciting. Um, but yeah, so I appreciate you guys for being here. It's 5,000 subscriber giveaway. There's not 5,000 of me. There's 5,000 of you. So we are celebrating you this evening. I got a whole lot of prizes. I got a whole lot of fun stuff. And we're going to go ahead and start the giveaways right now. So let me just go ahead and share my screen because I asked you all to put the word squad in the chat. Did you do it? 22 of you did it. Let's draw a winner real quick. I should say we've got rules with these giveaways, and the rule is very simple. If you live in the United States, whatever the giveaway prize is, I'm shipping to you for free. And if you don't, I just ask that you pay your shipping cost. So congratulations to M Enterprises, aka Menterprises. Thanks to you for being here. Thanks for putting squad in the chat. And this is your prize. So you are the proud owner now of this Star Wars, War of the Bounty Hunters Alpha issue. This is the Ultimate Comics exclusive cover painted by Tommy Lee Edwards. Very dope. This is actually from my personal collection. This was not donated by Ultimate Comics. Well, I guess technically it was because I got this in exchange for a promo that I did way back before we had our official relationship. So, congratulations to you, Menterprises. Hold on a second because I forgot to get the labeling supplies to make sure the books are going to the right place. So, give me a second. All right, all right. We got a lot of people here. My man, Mr. Gemini's here. Tim's here. What's up, Tim? My man, Bunk Master B is here. Kevin Carr's here. Soko's here. What's up, Soko? Electric Z's. That's a pretty cool name. Shipping is with it to me for free stuff. Yeah, you know. But anyway, let me write Menterprise's name on this thing. By the way, Menterprises, to claim your prize, I'm just going to need you to send me a quick email, bj@comicsaredope.com. I'm going to need your name, your shipping address, and I think it asks for your phone number when I put stuff in the mail. So let me get that. Boom. Menterprises, this is for you. So I had to start it off with the prizes like super out the gate just to see who was here because I asked you guys to be here early and you obliged. So I had to reward you guys. My man Tom's here. I love this time of the week, and I'm also celebrating as I've just become an uncle for the first time. Yo, congratulations. Being an uncle is fun, right? People always say, oh, being an uncle is great because you don't have to like keep the kids, you can give them back. Listen, I I have kids of my own. I have two. Um, but I also have several nieces and two nephews. And there's just something about that uncle niece or uncle nephew relationship that's just it's different. It's cool. It's fun. So congratulations. Congratulations. Julian's here, Dominic's here, my man Ryan's here. Yo, if you guys are in the Discord, Ryan and I had a very fun exchange because Ryan decided to click on my Amazon link and just buy nonsense. So join the Discord to see what that's about. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Reginald's here. What's up? What's up? First time on the live chat. Well, this is a great time to be here. I'll tell you that much. Let's see. How's my day been? It's been busy. It's been crazy. My week has been crazy. You know how I took off this week? I was like, I'm not gonna post any content this week to get ready for this stream. Well, I ended up busy anyway, so I'm not as prepared as I would like to be, but we're still gonna have a whole lot of fun. A whole lot. I got stuff to give out, and you guys get to find out who the winner is live on the air at the same time as I do. So that's going to be fun. If you have to describe comics in one word, what will it be? Dope. Comics are dope.com. My man JDA says, congrats, just did his 5K giveaway stream too. That's what's up. That's what's up. Love being uncle. My niece really puts me through the paces. Yeah. K Betts says, congratulations. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. When will we draw the Ultimate Fallout 4? At 9:59. No, I'm joking. It's going to be later. That's the grand prize. So it'll be a little bit later on in the stream, but it is happening. I can tell you that much. Let's see. Kev Carr said he walked away to get some strawberries and missed the first giveaway. Not walking away anymore. Here's what I can tell you. The next giveaway is going down in 12 minutes because I just started the timer. If I don't start the timer, then I'm going to forget to give things away like I did last week. So there's a timer on my desk, 11 minutes and 48 seconds. We're going to give away something else. Let's see. Sad. I only have half an hour. I'll miss the Ultimate Fallout 4. Not necessarily. So the Ultimate Fallout 4 had its own set of entry requirements. So if you enter the giveaway, you don't have to be present to win, but I guess you will have to watch this stream to see if you won so that you can claim it. So that's how that goes. Craig says, how long do you plan on streaming tonight? 12 a.m. over here, hoping to stay here for the majority of it. I could see this stream going as long as 2 hours, but 3 hours. But after 2 hours, my voice starts to go crazy. So as long as we can stay on schedule with the prize giveaways, 2 hours, 2.5, somewhere around 9:30 would be the sweet spot for me to end it. I could see us going till 10 Eastern though. Let's see. I'm special, lives in the UK, staying up late for this one. Definitely worth it. Or you trucking nerd says, I'm so happy for you, BJ. Well deserved. I commend you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. You trucking nerd has a really dope channel. He's on a bit of a hiatus right now, but there's already like several videos you can go back and watch. His job at the time was traveling the country in a truck, right? Delivering stuff. And as part of that job, he was visiting a whole bunch of comic shops. So yeah, it was really cool. Let's see. So Mentor prizes, you seriously? Oh, you did say that. Mentor Prizes just sent me his address, and I like recognize the street because we're from the same hometown. He did tell me that last week, but I forgot. Let's see. My phone's ringing. Oh, that's my cousin. All right. But yeah, so check out You Truckin' Nerds channel. I think that's what I was saying. I'm at work. Kick's about to get me in trouble with this. My bad, dude. My bad. Super laugh hard. Congrats from Scotland. The BJ VJ. VJ like videoed. Got it. Thanks, man. BJ, you good luck. I turned on the stream and me and the kid caught 3 fishes right when we were packing in to go inside. Yo, that means dinner's about to be lit. Man, I haven't been fishing in such a long time. I went fishing. My Aunt Mary, my great Aunt Mary, my grandmother's older sister, used to take us fishing every summer. She passed about 5 years ago. But man, I haven't been fishing in a long time. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. Holy smokes, that's loaded up with prizes. Congrats, BJ, on the huge success. I'm sure it's just of growth for you. Yeah, I rock with just the community. It's not necessarily about a certain number for me. My whole goal with all of this is just like to shine light on comics and creators that are just dope, you know? So when it comes to like the 5,000, that number to me just makes me feel like, okay, now if I wanted to go and reach out to somebody for an interview, now my platform, there's enough people here to make it worth their time, stuff like that. So it's that's really what 5,000 means to me. But I guess in the grand scheme of things, but just on a basic level, it's just like there's this many people that are into comics and I get to talk about them with you. It's really awesome in my opinion. That's how I feel about it. Let's see. Yo, the chat never goes this fast. This is crazy. There's almost 40 of you here right now. That's dope. You see Ram V taking over Detective Comics. I'm excited, but I've been reading his Venom and it's not great. Hope he does better with Batman. So Ram V on Venom, it's Ram V and Al Ewing. And I can't lie. I check out. Like I'm in and out on that Venom run. It's just not at, maybe if it was my first Venom run, I don't know. I might not stick around with it. Donny Cates spoiled me on Venom. I gotta say. So yeah. BJ's here. What's up, dude? I guess you've got to be, I don't know, BJ2 Electric Boogaloo. Congrats on making 5.12K. Thank you, sir. Thank you. But anyway, everybody loves Ram V's Swamp Thing. And the little bit that I read on his Justice League Dark, which was basically him doing backup stories in Bendis's Justice League, was better than Bendis's Justice League. So hopefully it's good. I mean, I'm always going to buy Detective Comics, so it's not like it's going to get dropped off my pull list if it's not good, but still. Let's see. What's the current main Batman title like right now? I haven't read it since before Infinite Frontier. As far as the Infinite Frontier is concerned, the best way for me to describe Batman since Infinite Frontier is meandering. But Joshua Williamson just started the Shadow War event. It's a crossover between Robin, Deathstroke Inc., and Batman, and that's pretty good so far. But I would say from issues 106 all the way through 120, it's hit and miss. Let's see. Ragman says, can you still enter into Fallout 4? I guess technically you can enter until I draw the winner live here. You'll have to go back through the channel to see how to enter the giveaway, just to be fair for the people who actually watched all of that. Let's see. Agreed on Venom. It's a struggle, just like me messaging with a 70-pound lap dog. A 70-pound dog is not a lap dog. Like, you could sit in that dog's lap. That's crazy. A 70-pound lap dog? Sheesh. Bendis has gone down his storytelling the past few years. Word. So, unfortunately, I don't have any good Bendis experiences. I haven't read his Ultimate Spider-Man, which is like, between that and Daredevil are the two that I hear most often as like his best works. I started off, my first experience with Bendis was his Superman. It wasn't terrible, but it also wasn't great to me. And that's because I wasn't reading it in comparison to Tomasi's run. I didn't read Tomasi's run. I started my Superman with issue 18 or 19 of the Bendis run. And yeah, it's just kind of meh. I guess, in my opinion, the best thing that I've read of Bendis is probably Naomi. And even that doesn't rank super high among my favorite books. I just really like the character. So let's see. Sugar Man's here at 5K, my man. What's up, man? What's up? Tim Shearer's birthday is next Monday. He'll be turning 29. He doesn't feel old yet, so that's good news. Word, I'm 31. I'm 31. Sheesh. I mean, why would I need to know how old I am? But I'm 31. I remember turning 29. It doesn't feel much different to me. Let's see. Dab says, you got to read Spider-Man's what got me into comics. I do plan to read Ultimate Spider-Man fairly soon. Let's see. We got 2 minutes till the next giveaway. I guess I should figure out what we're giving away. Oh, wait. I know what we're giving away. So, yeah, that'll be fun. I'm Special says, I'm 18 and I feel old. Richard says he's 48 on Wednesday. He doesn't feel old. You know, I don't feel old, but I definitely feel like washed. You know, like, and I've felt this way for like the last 10 years, but like, I don't care to be outside. I don't care to stay up late. I don't care to watch the latest TV show all the time. Like, I feel set in my ways is how I feel. Like, I've got my routines. I got my family. I got the 4 friends that I want to have in life. And I'm good. That's how I feel at my old age. But I don't feel old. I guess maybe, well, I was in the mall the other day and some of those kids' outfits, I was like, yeah, I'm old. Quack says, congrats on 5,000. Thank you, sir. Bunk says, Tim, you're not old, but you'll never be as young as your brother. Especially if he's a younger brother. Todd Michelson says, comics is greater than TV. Word. Speaking of TV, I don't know. I was trying to do something cool with the background because that's going to be flickering and it's going to annoy me. I'm just going to let it go to a black screen. Because looking at myself on the screen is weird. On 2 screens. It's weird. Jelly is here. Jelly says, congrats on 5K, my friend. Thank you. Jelly was here in the very, very beginning. Jelly and I shopped on the Ultimate Comics live show. Speaking of, I got to give a shout out to our sponsor. Ultimate Comics has provided a lot of the prizes, actually most of the prizes that we're going to look at tonight. So got to give a huge shout out to Ultimate Comics. They've got 4 locations in the Raleigh-Durham area. If you're fortunate enough to live here, you got to walk into one of their stores. I have officially been to every store now that I've gone to the Durham store. I went to the Durham store on Saturday for the first time. But anyway, great prices, great customer service, clean, organized stores. Really everything you could want in a comic shop. They got new books, they got Funko Pops, they got posters, they got hot toys, they got back issues. They got a great mix of everything. Oh, snap. there's a timer going off, which means we got to give something away. So this is a copy of Ultimate Fallout 4. This is the facsimile edition reprint. And we're giving this away. This is one of those like surprise giveaways because I told you guys in a previous video to do something. And if you did it, then you were entered. So let me go ahead and pull up this video and show you what we got going on. Let's scroll down and close this filter out. And actually, you know what? I'm going to click on this. I got to go to the video. This also brought us. Whoops. Sort these comments. All right. So if you guys watched my DC Comics fall catalog preview, then you know you watched it, and it was a dope video. It was very long. I went through every omnibus that they're saying is coming out for the rest of the year. I think I'm most excited for. I'm really excited about Animal Man. I'm really excited about the Batman and Robin omnibus reprint, New Teen Titans Volume 1, and then the Milestone Compendium Volume 2. Those are the books I'm excited about. But in this video, I said, hey, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, just put Dr. Pepper in the comments. I got something special for you. So now I got to scroll and scroll and scroll and figure out who the first person was that said Dr. Pepper. Hopefully they're watching the chat, but maybe they're not. All right. Aaron Cobbs. Aaron Cobbs was the first person to say Dr. Pepper. So congratulations, Aaron. Congratulations, Aaron. You won this Ultimate Fallout 4 facsimile edition. So that was cool. That was cool. Let's see. Ultimate Comics Live show the reason I sold one of my kidneys. Word. That's wild. So anyway, thankfully, Aaron Cobb is in the K Squad. So even if he's not watching live, I'll just let him know that he won and get this over to him later. So that was the second giveaway of the night. And that was the second, like, I told you to do something and you did it giveaway. Boom. So Aaron Cobb won this facsimile Ultimate Fallout 4. Boom. Mentorprises says that Crabtree location must have come out not too long ago, right? Yes, they had their grand opening. Was it Black Friday? It wasn't long ago. I'll tell you that much. I was there the day they opened, and I made a video about it. I guess if I really wanted to, Crabtree. Grand opening was the first week of November. So there. Not long. About five months. Congrats to Aaron Cobbs for winning that reprint. Boom, 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 boom. Your if Hawkman's Egyptian, how come he's white giveaway still gives me a chuckle. That is, I like doing the surprise giveaway thing. Like, because, you want to reward people that are like actually contributing to the community and stuff, or actually watching the videos. So much of comics is about like speculation and, getting the hot things so you can sell it to somebody or whatever. And, my channel is just about loving comics and wanting to read them. And obviously there's definitely some selling involved, right? Like when I get a new omnibus in, some of those single issues I don't need anymore. So I'll sell them to buy something else. Like that's a part of the thing. You know what I'm saying? But I just like doing the surprise giveaways because most of the time, I put them like at the end of the video, and so the person that gets it, it was somebody that was just down, who was just watching, so it's cool. Let's see. Who's your favorite comic book characters? My absolute favorite is Batman. I rock with Static. He's my favorite milestone character. Um, I do like I like Spider-Man in theory. I haven't really read much Spider-Man that I liked. Although this Ben Riley Beyond saga has been cool. But I'm excited to get into Amazing Spider-Man #1, even though John Romita Jr. is on artwork and I have not been the biggest fan of his artwork. Um, of course, I love the X-Men just as a team, as a whole. My favorite X-Man, is that a thing? Is that what they call him? My favorite character from the X-Men is Wolverine. Cliche, I know, but I'm a 90s kid. So let's see. I gave you enough, right? Batman, Spider-Man, the X-Men. Yeah. Let's see. Todd Michelson says, "You digging Dark Knights of Steel? I love it. Yeah, Dark Knights of Steel is like pick of the week every month. I love it. I love it a lot. Mojo Quiz here. What's up, dude? And Tim will probably watch The Flash and Naomi after this. Word. I just read that I forgot the dude's name. Iris's dad is leaving The Flash after 8 seasons. And shame on me for not realizing there were 8 seasons of The Flash. That's crazy. Let's see. If you had a chance to read Zdarsky's Public Domain, got the PDF from Image, and man, is that book going to make waves? Word. I need to get on the Image PDF list. I know there's a process, and at one point I was going to go through it, but I was like, oh, I'm too small. I don't know if I qualify. I should probably look into that process again. Let's see. What's your favorite DC animated movie? There were a lot of them that I liked. I liked Justice League War, which is like the first uh New 52 movie. Um I keep falling asleep on both the Death and Return of Superman movies, so there's that. Um my favorite is probably Under the Red Hood. It's probably Under the Red Hood. I come back to that one a lot. I like that one, and I like so there's Son of Batman, and then there's Batman Bad Blood. Whichever of those has Damian being courted by the Court of Owls. I get them mixed up, but I like that one. Let's see. Now that the Lakers are officially out, who are you bandwagoning behind in the playoffs? There's not really anybody for me to bandwagon behind. My grandfather was a huge Knicks fan. So the Knicks are always my backup team. It's wherever LeBron plays, and then the Knicks. And then Charlotte is the hometown team, technically. Charlotte's like 2.5 hours away from me, but the Hornets are the hometown team, and I guess they're out of it. So I'm not going for the Nets. I'm not rocking with the Bucks. I wouldn't pick a West Coast team. I don't think there's a team in the playoffs for me. Minnesota? No, because I don't rock with Patrick Beverly. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. All the people that like I would love to root for have had some sort of adversarial relationship with LeBron at some point. So it's just the LeBron fan in me can't root for a lot of these teams. Uh, so yeah, I would say, yeah, no, nah. What do you think about the Batman movie? I haven't seen it yet. It's not coming to HBO Max until next Monday, so I'll be watching it then. There we go. The Suns. Yeah, I can root for the Suns. CP3 deserves a ring. CP3 is from the hometown. So yeah. And by hometown, I mean the whole state of North Carolina. So yeah, I'll go for the Suns. That'd be great to see CP3 get his first ring. Let's see. I don't support a team with basketball, but because I have family in New York, I have a soft spot for the Knicks. Word, word. Seth is here. Seth is the captain of the book club. Is it the captain? Is it the president? What are we calling you? Seth Romo is the CEO of the K Squad Book Club. So shout out to him. They just did a book club 2 nights ago on the many deaths of Layla Starr. Dictator, the czar, the Shah. But yeah, he's the dude in charge of the K Squad Book Club that we mainly host on Facebook or through Facebook because that's what allows us to create events and invite people. So if you want to be a part of our book club, join the K Squad on Facebook. There's a link in the description below. But thanks to Seth for being here and for being a very notable member of the K Squad community. Chris Paul deserves a championship, to be honest. I mean, you deserve a championship if you win a championship, right? I feel like anyone who doesn't win a championship, there are some times like there's some people that just aren't going to be on good enough teams, which that was Chris Paul for a minute. But then Chris Paul's also got questions of like durability. Like he kind of gets hurt at the wrong time a lot, right? So, but he's a cool dude. Like, at least from what I've seen in interviews, he's somebody that I like rooting for. How about that? Would be cool if there were sports comics like there are manga. Surprisingly works well. I own a Michael Jordan comic book. I also own a The New Day. Is that the wrestlers? They did a comic book with Boom Studios. I have an issue of that. They were fun. They were both fun. He's the greatest point guard ever, but if they don't win this season, it ain't happening. Yeah, I could see that. I do hope he wins. I mean, it's kind of set up for him to win, right? Like the Lakers are out of it. The Nets are dysfunctional. Like there's no Ben Simmons as of right now. It's kind of wide open. Like you probably end up it's probably going to be the Bucks out of the East, right? I could see the Nets squeaking by, but like something about the way the Nets season is gone just makes me like really not want them to win. Like between Kyrie and the vaccine stuff, and then the gosh, James Harden trade, like they just seem like they're out there playing pickup. Like I feel like if they cakewalk through the finals or to the finals, like it's bad for the game. I need y'all to go through like some adversity together, like play together. You know what I'm saying? Can't get the guy back 2 weeks before the playoffs and be like, all right, well, this is our team, it's our squad. But anyway, what's the first rule of my club and the second rule of my club? The only rule that exists in the K Squad is be nice to others because kindness makes the world go round. Now, there are several sub rules that have to come out of that and in the spirit of that. But I mean, that's really the only rule. If we see you being a jerk, we'll probably like remove the offending post. And if you just are a constant jerk, then we'll remove you. I've never had to remove a person from the K Squad. Wait, there was one, but I think he was like a spam person. So there's that. There's that. Don't be writing the Celtics off so early. Best team since January. They get Robert Williams back. Watch out. To be fair, I haven't been watching the Celtics, so you could be right. Nets are the villains of the NBA right now. If I had to bet on it, I'd say Bucks. Honestly, I like rooting for Giannis. I can't. There was something. It was like Giannis like turned down a workout with LeBron or something crazy, and that's why I was like, well, I can't root for Giannis anymore. But yeah, let's see. We did get a troll booted from the stream once. Kev Koss, who is a moderator in the K Squad, says there is more than one rule in there now. It did have to happen. We have like rules, we have guidelines for selling things in the K Squad. What are the other rules? We have them, but I don't remember what they are. I mean, now I'm looking up the rules of the K Squad. Where do I even find them? Group rules. Be nice to others. Guidelines for buyers and sellers. No promotions or spam. That is a big thing. So we do a creator showcase every week. So we ask that all self promotion goes in the creator showcase. That way the group can be focused on comics and meaningful discussion. And there's also a rule specifically banning or discouraging empty posts, right? A lot of people join Facebook groups and just post like memes and irrelevant things, right? Um, so yeah, the biggest thing though is the be nice to others rule. It's really just kind of the bar that we've set for communication with people. We've had a couple of times where people just get real aggy in the chats or in the comments with each other, or they'll post a topic that they know is going to be like controversial or something. And so we got to remove those. But it doesn't happen often. It doesn't happen often at all. So I'm grateful for that. A month behind, what books did you vote for in Omar's Omni poll? What did I vote for? The reprint poll. I think I voted for Daredevil. Daredevil by Brubaker, and then Wolverine by Jason Aaron, and it might have been one of the Star Wars books or something. I don't remember. How do I find the Facebook group I would like to join? If you go to bjkicks.link/ksquad, you will find the group, or just take a look at the description of this video. The link is there. Basically, in every video, you'll see a little blurb. It says, "Want to talk comics with me all the time? Join the K Squad." So yeah, you'll find it there. Those are direct links to the Facebook group and the Discord server, if you so desire. Have a guy from my LCS win a contest given by Milestone, drawing a total blank on the brother's name. He's gonna do some original work for them as their winner. Oh, word! So you got a guy who was a part of who won a spot in the Milestone Initiative. That's what's up. That's what's up. Are you voting for or following the DC round robin? I never actually read through all of the entries and voted. Is that still a thing? Let's look at it. DC's round robin. Why is it like every okay, round 2 of voting? When does this close? Let me share my screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. All right. So DC round robin. We've got okay, this is all right, there we go. Hawkman and Hawkwoman versus Constantine and the Demon. Suicide Squad Dark versus Kid Flash, The Speed of Fear. Superboy Man of Tomorrow versus Green Lantern, The Birth of Conspiracy. Ghost Tour from Hell. Green Lantern, The Light, something forever. I would love to see a Hawkman book, so I would vote for Hawkman. Kid Flash, I rock with Kid Flash and Young Justice, so I'd vote for Young Justice there. What's The Birth of Conspiracy? Who's writing it? Where do I find this stuff? All right, so The Light at the End of Forever, written by Cy Sperrio, art by Marco Santucci. Marco Santucci has my favorite art panels in the ongoing Green Lantern that just ended this week. So, and that wins over the Ghost Tour from Hell anyway, because I don't do horror books. Let's see. What's The Birth of Conspiracy? It's an Alan Scott focused story. Oh, this is Connor Kent Superboy. I'm definitely voting for Connor Kent Superboy. So, All right, DC round robin, round two. Connor Kent Superboy beats that out. Green Lantern conspiracy thingy beats that out. Cool. Oh wait, no, Green Lantern something something forever with the art by Marco Santucci. Hawkman and Hawkwoman, Kid Flash, Speed of Fear. Um, and I guess my championship would be between Hawkman, Hawkwoman, and Connor Kent Superboy. I think Hawkman is the one I want to see. So yeah, those are my choices for round robin. Digital first or winner becomes a digital first story. That's dumb. Like if they got titles and they got art and they got synopses, they have stories. Like just pay for all of these to be digital so we can read something besides Batman. How about that? How about that? Let's see. With the question losing, DC round robin is dead to me. Word. Is the round robin even an ethical business thing? I've heard some controversy surrounding it, but I'm not that familiar with it. So there's an argument being made that the winner of the round robin apparently is the only one that's getting paid. I think people are getting paid for pitches, but I don't know. There's something about compensation for generating these ideas. I haven't read enough about it, or I don't really remember what I read in order to articulate the argument. But my issue with DC round robin is there's so many good sounding stories. Why do we have to just pick one out of these 16 stories? Like, why do you have to pick just one of these 16 stories when there's 85 Batman books on the shelf every month? That's my issue with it. Let's see. Android Topic has no idea what this round robin is about. So basically, DC round robin is a thing they started last year where they've got a bunch of pitches, a bunch of ideas for books, and the fans decide which book goes to series. So last year, the winner was Robins by Tim Seeley, I believe. And to be fair, I did not read that book because there were already so many Batman books. I'm like, at least they didn't put a Batman book in it this time. But the complaint about DC in general, it's not just my complaint. Most people's complaint about DC is it's all Batman books. Why can't we get some other characters that get some shine, some screen time? And I tend to agree with that. That whole thing. But yeah, where were we? Yeah, I'm voting for Hawkman and Superboy. Although I'd love to see a Green Arrow book. Was there not a Green Arrow book there? There's a Black Canary book. There was an Animal Man book. Captain Carrot. Cyber Guys. That sounds cool. The Questions Grand Solution. Wait, the Questions with an S? So that would have been Renee Montoya and the actual question whose name I forgot. See, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. When does the voting even close on round 2? This might be old. This might be old. Screen Rant says Constantine, Suicide Squad, Green Lantern, and Superboy are going to the next round. Out of the 4, I'm going Superboy. I just feel like when you do fan votes, you're always just going to get the most popular character with the book. So it's like, what's the point of it? The question is Vic Sage. How dare you, Kicks? To be fair, Bunk Master, I have not read any question. I've not read the question. I have that Batman question book. Isn't that Renee Montoya's question in that one? And then I'm waiting for the question by Denny O'Neil and Dennis Cowan omnibus to come out. I'm blind buying that because of Dennis Cowan, and I expect it to be good. I did read the first 2 issues of that run digitally though, and that was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. The question like died in the first issue, and then obviously wasn't dead somehow. But anyway, my daughter just got back home from playing with friends or something, and so the dog is going crazy. My man Morgan, my man Lumberjacks is here. What's up? What's up? I'm glad there's Connor Kent stuff going on, but I really miss the version of him we had before Infinite Crisis. Progression was so good up to that point. Word. Constantine and the Demon made it to the finals. Big dub. You just say that because you're, British, UK-ish. What are we calling these things now? Mentor Prizes wants to know if I've read Flashpoint Beyond #0. I have not, sir. I have not. Because I haven't read the regular Flashpoint. I did buy Flashpoint Beyond only because a bunch of people were saying you should buy it. That was dumb. I buy things that I shouldn't buy fairly often, actually. So I'm going to read it, and I'm going to be lost, but I'm going to read it. Sorry to hear that. Hope you get some sleep soon. Skyward's a really fun series to read. Okay, what did I miss? Oh, Kamar, I always forget that this is you. Yeah. So my man Android Topic, has had some health issues. So hopefully, it's a very short stay at the hospital. Hopefully you have the energy and the strength to read, and hopefully you get out and recover soon. My man Dab's kid caught another fish. Yo, the hangout is the good luck charm, apparently. So go fishing every Thursday at 7 p.m. I think Superboy would sell, to be honest. I think so too. I think Connor Kent Superboy sells. Is there anyone here who buys things they shouldn't buy? Who doesn't buy things they shouldn't buy? Probably not. Probably not. My bad, Blaine. You do live in New York, don't you? Dang, did I just dox you? Is that doxing? Sheesh. Favorite Elseworld? Deceased. Lumberjack says, sure do. Food. What? I missed it. Look, I forgot to start the timer again. So, you know what? Let's just do it. So, where are we at? Let's just roll into it slowly. We got a trade paperback donated by Ultimate Comics Raleigh. This is Abbott 1973. This is the second Abbott series. This was a 5-issue mini written by Saladin Ahmed, who you may know from Miles Morales. Art by Sammy Caveda. Published by Boom Studios. And it's a story about a reporter who basically uncovers supernatural conspiracies, which is interesting. An engaging mix of political thriller and urban fantasy is an easy jumping on point for new readers. That's per Adventures in Poor Taste. The AV Club called it an engrossing web of mystical intrigue and social commentary. And Graphic Policy says it's the kind of creation one hopes becomes an industry staple, producing hundreds of stories for years to come. So this sounds interesting. It really does. Patton Oswald said, don't sleep on it. So that's exciting. Yo, this dude looks like Jesus. but he's not Jesus. But he looked like it. I was like, yo, what's happening right now? Anyway, we're gonna give this book away. How are we gonna give it away? Let's do superhero trivia. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Trying to pick a question. These questions are whack. These are so whack. This is what I get for Googling comic book trivia questions. Whatever. We can do an easy one. We'll do an easy one since why not? So, I'm gonna give away this book to the person who can tell me something, right? But he said Vic Sage is the right question. That's funny. Tim says milestone trivia. Milestone trivia would be good. Milestone trivia would be good. Let's see. Let's see. What milestone question do I want to ask? Hmm. All right. You know what? This book's got a black female lead. Icon, the comic book character, and actually biggest selling character in the original Milestone series, had a sidekick. What's her first name? What is Icon's sidekick's first name? Give you guys a few seconds to answer that one as I explain the giveaway rules once again. So, with all giveaways, I cover shipping if you're in the United States. You'll get this in a Gemini mailer. Um, and, you know, if necessary, you might get a book in a flat rate box or something. But I cover shipping if you're in the United States. If you are not in the United States, then I just asked you cover your own shipping. Um, this book's this book is Abbott 1973, and the person who wins it will be one of you who put Icon's sidekick's first name in the chat. So I'll give that about 10 more seconds. 0 minutes, 10 seconds. Start. But yeah, so tell me Icon's sidekick's first name. Only first name. And there's the timer. My man Trey's here. So let's go ahead and share this tab. You guys got it right. Dang, I pressed stop. Okay, it's done now. All right, so you guys, you guessed it right. The answer was Raquel. Let's go ahead and draw a winner. The winner is Bookie Jar. Congratulations, Bookie Jar. You guessed Raquel. What's happening? I'm giving away a copy of Abbott 1973, courtesy of Ultimate Comics Rally. So Bookie Jar is the winner. So to claim your prize, Bookie Jar, just go ahead and shoot me an email, bj@comicsaredope.com. And I need your name, your phone number, and your mailing address. so that I can mail this out to you. You'll get it in a few days. So I won't be disrespectful and put a bunch of tape on your book. I should have grabbed the Post-it notes before I left the bedroom, but hey, in the absence of a Post-it note, you know what? That's what I'll do. This is a BCW current comic book board or bag, excuse me. Is this current or silver? That's silver. That's too big to be current. But current bag, Abbott 1973 slides nicely inside. And then I can write down the name of our winner. What's the name of our winner? Bookie Jar. So Bookie Jar, once again, don't forget to email me. bj@comicsaredope.com. Let me get your name, your mailing address, your phone number, so I can send this out to you. If you are not in the United States, I will ask you to cover your own shipping. So I'll send you a quote out within 24 hours. And you shoot me that via PayPal and we'll send it over to you. Congratulations. Congratulations, sir. Special says congratulations. C. Rook says, why do I always get hungry at 1 a.m.? Because you stay up too late. That's the thing. If you go to sleep when you're supposed to go to sleep, you won't feel the hunger until you wake up for breakfast, where you break your fast. But since you're still up, you feel the hunger. So, do you buy trade paperbacks often, BJ? Can't really see anything in the collection. No, I don't buy them often. Most of the time, if the series is coming out in trade paperback and I'm interested in it, I'm probably picking it up in singles. The one book that I thought about picking up in trade paperback was Moon Knight by Jed MacKay. But with Marvel only being, 3 months behind on the Unlimited, I just read stuff digitally as opposed to buying trade paperbacks because I don't like collecting trades. So I prefer hardcovers. So if I can avoid buying trade paperbacks, I will. But in some instances, there's no other availability. So I think trades are great if you're like just getting into comics. You want to get in a couple of stories. Like my first trade paperback was Batman Hush. And I've purchased several trade paperbacks since then. I got a whole shelf. As a matter of fact, those bottom two shelves on this side up against the wall, those are all trade paperbacks. So I do buy them from time to time, usually when I get a great deal on eBay. Let's see. Tamara says it's good. Congrats. All right. If I scroll through the comments, we'll be here all night. Is there any news on release dates or Something's Killing the Children Deluxe Volume 2 or Once and Future Deluxe Volume 2? Not to my knowledge. Let's check. Nah. Book 1 Deluxe is all that's been solicited for Something's Killing the Children. Let's try Once and Future. That was a harder search because there's a lot of stuff called Once and Future. But no, none there either. So now, Hush. God, I love that story. Tim says, don't forget to wind your timer. Good call, Tim. Thank you, sir. Let's go back. Set the timer for 15 minutes. And boom. We'll do another one soon. Or in 15 minutes. Matt Henricks needs details of the Dark Knight's Metal Omni. Specifically, if it will include Dark Days. Nothing listed here yet. You know what? Let's look and see if DC updated the catalog to say what's coming in the Dark Knights. Oh wait, is it Dark Knights? Of course, it's Dark Knights with an N. Content. Yeah, no specific contents just yet. And I was sharing my screen for no reason because I didn't have it on the screen. Didn't have it on the screen. Kryptonic Man just wants companions for Spawn at least up till 300. I think they have solicited volume 3 of the Spawn compendium, so we're up to 150. So I think they're going to continue those up to 300. Makes sense to do it. Are you picking up Devil's Reign Omega? I didn't know there was a Devil's Reign Omega. I guess so, because I'm subscribed to the series. Devil's Reign 6 just came out last week. So yeah, I didn't look that one up. I didn't know that one was coming. What's happening? Oh, cool. Has anyone read The Empty? What's The Empty? You putting us on game, Soko? What's The Empty? What's it about? Let's see. What do I want to give away next? I know what I'm giving away next. I know. That's going to be fun. And we're probably going to have to do these more frequently because it's already been an hour. It's already been an hour of streaming. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I still got 8 more prizes to give away. So, well, if I did it every 15 minutes from now, if I just keep resetting the timer, then we'll end at 10 p.m. and that'll work. Okay. Let's see. Soko is about a post-apocalyptic world. Word. Let's look it up. The Empty Plus comic by Jimmy Robinson. Tanner lives in an empty. Oh, let's share the tab. How about that? So Tanner lives in an empty apocalyptic world of poison and decay. Her village is all that remains of humanity as they struggle against mutant beasts and rotting bones. But Tanner finds a chance to save her people when a stranger drifts into town. A stranger armed with the power to grow life from death. A stranger who could change the world if Tanner can keep them alive in the deadly world of The Empty. I've never heard of this, but this came out 4 years before I got into comics, so that makes sense. This sounds really interesting, actually. The Empty Volume 1 trade paperback. Let's look on Amazon to see if they have it. That's not the one. That's the one. Okay. Do I buy it on Comixology? So then I have it on my iPad wherever I want to be with my iPad. Or do I pay the same price for the paperback? So they've got used copies as low as $1.97, $3 delivery. Okay, from not half-priced books. So that's $5 for a physical copy. Why is it such a hard decision? This is such a hard choice to make. You guys now see like what I go through when I decide what I'm going to buy. I'm going to buy it digitally though. It's just something about paying full price for a digital file on the screen. It's just crazy. Hoopla? Hoopla doesn't work for me. Hoopla doesn't work in my area for some reason. So that sucks. My man C Rook's gonna bounce after he's eating his 1 a.m. pizza. I appreciate you being here, dog. My man Billy's got to go too. Congrats on 5K. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'll wait. I will not impulse buy the empty live on the air because it's also gonna make me look like I just buy everything, and I kind of buy everything. So I'll you know what? There's actually I use a few different services. How did my iPad get to 11%? I know how. I had a page of 10 Lives of Wolverine open on the screen all day. And if you got the Marvel Unlimited app open, it doesn't close your screen. So anyway, let's see. What am I doing? I'm looking to see if one of my other apps where I like to read stuff, I'll save that, has the empty. And I should do a video about the best apps for digital comics reading because it's not just your usual books. The Empty Volume 1, available to read on this app for free. So glad I didn't impulse buy because now I'm reading The Empty. And I promise it's not piracy. I pay money for this subscription every month. But yeah, so it's not just the usual suspects, Comixology and Marvel Unlimited or DC Infinite. Oh, that art is trippy. Look at that. Dude's eyes. This looks cool. This looks cool. All right. I'll check it out later. Let's see. Let's see. Thanks, Dominic. Dominic has a channel called The Comic Book Report, which is a great channel if you're looking for comic book reviews. Have you read Black Star by Eric Glover? Randomly discovered it at an LCS. Never heard anyone talk about it. It's a really cool story. Black Star. Let's look it up. This app is called Scribd, by the way. SCRIBD. I'll include it on the countdown and tell you guys why it's so great. But it's great. Let's see. Black Star. Eric Glover. The iPad is like legitimately the game changer for me and reading books digitally. All right, I don't see it on this app, so I have to look it up somewhere else. Anyone been reading Radiant Black? Heard it's really good. It's really good. I've been reading Radiant Black. I'm not quite caught up anymore because they decided to spin off like 18 different titles, but it hasn't let me down yet. It's really good. iPad Pro for reading comics is so good. Yeah, I agree. I 1000% agree. Speaking of, I got to plug in my iPad because this is what's hosting the timer. Speaking of timers. All right, still 5 minutes till the next giveaway. I'm trying to think of like something for us to talk about between these giveaways. Ryan says he read the first trade of Radiant Black, but felt it was overhyped. Word. I could see that. A lot of A lot of how we feel or how I feel about books is like in relation to other books. I remember feeling like Radiant Black just felt unexpected. Like it was unexpectedly good. I will say that, and there was a twist in issue 3 or 4 of Radiant Black where I had already kind of fallen in love with this character and some stuff switched up with that character. And then I was intrigued. And then in the second story arc, around like issue 8 or 9, it's like, yo, they like really solidified some stuff. And the series is still been good, but it's kind of calmed down since then, if that makes sense. So I don't know. The initial arc of Radiant Black, I don't feel like I've been matched in that excitement. But I mean, it was such a strong start, and it's still a strong book. So, not a Power Rangers fan at all, and it was heavy Morphin Time vibes. Well, I haven't read any Power Rangers, so maybe I didn't have that aspect of it to like be let down by. But I enjoyed it. Let's see. Have you also read Firepower by Kirkman? Don't remember if you talked about it or not. Firepower was one of my favorite books on shelves before my daughter was born. And then since then, so for like the last 8 issues or so, it's been so hard for me to like continue reading. Not because it's a bad book. I fell behind once and then like never caught up. But I loved it. I loved it when I was reading it. Bunk Master B says the Power Rangers comic is so good, everyone should go read that. Word. Word. When is the Excellence OHC Deluxe coming out in book market? Will it be the same as the Kickstarter version? There is no news of it coming out in the book market. There were interviews with the creators of Excellence that led us to believe that it would come to the book market, but nothing's been confirmed, nothing's been solicited. And if and when it does, I don't know. I assume it won't be exactly the same as the Kickstarter version, but I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. What's your favorite atypical incarnation of a popular character? Reading and really liking Brian Azzarello's Wonder Woman, though she's more aggressive than typical depictions. Atypical. That's so hard for me because I'm newer to comics, so I don't have a huge frame of reference to say like, oh, well, this is different from your normal version of this character. Like Batman has so many flavors, but he's always Batman, right? And the other thing was I typically I'll get straight up regular superhero stuff. So yeah, I don't have an answer for that one. I'm sorry. Let's see. Daryl Smith would go with Murphy's Batman White Knight stuff. Word. Dab says Ultimate Fantastic Four, The Maker. Okay. Okay. 38 seconds till the next giveaway. Craig Stewart can't wait to read the Batman White Knight stuff. Word. Same here actually. I read Beyond the White Knight issue 1 a couple weeks ago, and I really enjoyed it, but I felt like I didn't get the same enjoyment as other people did because I didn't read any of the White Knight. I didn't read White Knight or Curse of the White Knight, so I'm gonna have to read that. I have White Knight Deluxe, but also I have DC Infinite and an iPad, so everything is there. Oh, there we go. That's a timer going off. All right. So Tim's laughing. What you laughing at, dog? All right. So I got a question for you guys. That's not the book I wanted. That's not what I wanted to do. I have a question for you guys. The first overview of a book that I did on this channel, I did an unboxing and overview. Who was that character? Put that in the chat. And the winner gets a $25 gift card to OPB. Speaking of OPB, huge thanks to OPB for being a sponsor of the channel. We have been working together for over a year now. Just over a year ago, JP added me as a friend on Facebook and just hit me up like, yo, like, I'd like to be a sponsor of your channel. And he's like, here's what you'll get out of the deal. And here's what I'll get out of the deal. Like, just let me know. And I was like, I'm down. And we've been rocking together ever since. I've helped a lot of people save money on collected editions. I've made a friend, and it's helped me to purchase things for myself as well. So a huge shout out to Organic Price Books for being a well-beloved sponsor of the channel. If you're looking for collected editions, look no further than Organic Price Books. You'll save $2 on every order with coupon code BJKicks, or for books or a ship. What was I about to say? If you're ordering 3 or more books, you can use coupon code BJKicks, ship it together, and you'll save 5% on your order. But yeah, let me know. The first overview that I did on this channel was for what character? Bunk Master B's feeding the baby. I know that life very well. So yeah, the question was the first overview or unboxing and overview that I did on the channel was for which character? All right, we got 10 more seconds. No. ROC, we running this rap. Memphis Bleak, we running this rap. Okay. All right, so if you guessed Animal Man, then you were right. You was right. So let's draw a winner. This is for the $25 gift card to Organic Price Books, which you don't have to pay shipping on it because it's a gift card. Congrats to Kenneth J. Franklin. You was the winner. You were the winner. Yeah, the first overview I did was for the Animal Man Deluxe Edition, Book 1. And I have a copy right here. And you know what's funny is in that video, I said something to the effect of, yo, I'm definitely going to read this and give you my thoughts in a review. That didn't happen. I haven't opened this book since I did that overview. I want to read it, but I was like, oh, I need to buy volume 2 so I can read them back to back. And then I never bought volume 2. And now the Animal Man Omnibus has been solicited for a reprint. So yeah, hilarious. You know what? I'm gonna read this volume 1. And that's how I'm going to decide if I want to buy the volume 2 or buy the omnibus and read that all. I do remember enjoying this artwork, and I still enjoy it. It's definitely like Bronze Age artwork, but it's good artwork. And I guess, I could give this away after I read it if I like it, because then I'm definitely gonna buy the omnibus. Why? What is Hawk Girl wearing, you guys? Is that Hawk Girl's costume from back then? Just like a couple of strips? That's crazy. But anyway. Oh, Kenneth J. Franklin. If you want to claim your OPB gift card, shoot me an email. My email address is now on the screen, bj@comicsaredope.com. And I'll happily send that gift card over to you. That's $25. Almost at 25,000. Nah, $25 to Organic Price Books. So you can get yourself a nice discount on your already discounted books, collected editions. That's your first book reviewed. Keep it. It's BJ Kicks History. I guess that's true. Thank you, Dabs. Thank you, Dabs, for reminding me to reset the timer. That's great. All right. 15 minutes. Hawk Girl got the I was drawn by a man fit on. That's facts. That is facts. Let's see. So far between the giveaway topic, what would you say has been your biggest learning on the channel on your way to 5K? Biggest lesson learned. I feel like I've learned a lot of like mini lessons. This is harder than I thought to answer. What's been the biggest lesson? I feel like what I've learned through this experience is this is going to be such an existential thing, but I've learned more things about myself through this, right? Read what you buy is what I've learned. Yeah, I'm trying to learn that lesson now. But I think this has kind of shown me just the way this community has grown, and some of the opportunities that I've had have been like confirmation of doing the right things, if that makes sense, right? So I'm very deliberate about who I am on this channel, or what this channel is and what it's about, right? Like, I don't talk about like a bunch of speculation because it's not a market that I play in, really. I don't do a lot of like the comic book news. I was watching a video earlier today, and it was somebody reacting to an article where basically the heads of the new company that now owns DC, they merged with Discovery. So the heads of the Warner Discovery company are basically like floating out there. They want to overhaul the DC films, right? And the guy was like talking about like, can you imagine being in the meeting where the guy wants to know where or what's happening with Superman or the Justice League, and they're like, well, we just killed him. And I was like, bro, like, do you really think these people who just bought this company for like billions of dollars care what happens in some comic books? Like, they're trying to make a dope movie to make their billions back. They're not making billions in comic books. Anyway, my point is, I don't do like the outrage or the fake outrage for the clicks and the views and all that. And I think because of the person I am, honestly, but the way I've decided to purposefully build this channel and this community, I think that's why we've had some of the opportunities that we've had. I mean, we've had sponsorships, we've had creators pop in on our show. Um, I've gotten some really cool, I've had really cool conversations with people that I really look up to, whether it's other YouTubers, other creators in the space, or comic book creators. Uh, I had publishers reach out to me and send me stuff. Like and it's not about the stuff, right? Um, but there are certain things that I've just kind of decided like I'm not gonna do. And I think because of that, what shows through this channel is the love for comic books. And yes, you're right. I definitely do the Omnibus Hall faces for clicks, but it's also a bit of an inside joke, or a lot of an inside joke. Like, because if you watch some other channels, there's like there's like the battle of the shocked faces in the thumbnails. Like, it's just fun. Yeah, so I mean, I definitely do things that are like intended to drive growth. Like, um, but I my point is it's been about authenticity for me. Um, I try to be transparent, right? I try to buy books that are within my budget, and I try to be honest with you when I'm not within my budget. Um, and I don't like to talk about stuff I don't like. Um, so yeah, I've just learned kind of the power of authenticity through this. I don't grow as quickly as other people. I don't have as many subscribers as other people. I don't have as many views as other people. But what we do have is really dope, you know? And that's cool for me. That's cool. Let's see. Who's your dream guest on the channel? Mm, my dream guest. I've definitely got like people that I want on the channel. So um we've had some pretty cool guests already. Um but for me it's like anybody who's writing a story that I like at the moment. So I reached out to Bernard Chang, who's the artist on Monkey Prince recently. Um I reached out to Michael Davis, who's one of the co-founders of Milestone Media. I've reached out to, I think that's all I've reached out to actually. But there are, I just like talking to people that like comic books, right? But I mean, I would love to talk to Todd McFarlane one day. I'd love to talk to Jim Lee one day. That'd be really cool. Um, and then I'd love to talk to James Tynan. Nicholas Draper Ivy's on that list. Um, I in my mind, I'm like constantly interviewing people. Like I'm always thinking of questions for people. And but yeah, I I would love to talk to Chris Cross. Um Jeffrey Thorne is one that I would like to have on the channel. He's about to start a run on Blood Syndicate. Um there are a lot of people who are associated with like the original Milestone Comics days that I would love to talk to on the channel. There's some people doing some really cool indie stuff, like Harriet Tubman Demon Slayer. I would love to talk to some of those people. It's a long list. It doesn't really get higher than Dennis Cowan for me. Like that was just kind of a dream come true thing that just happened. There's not really a lot of like who do I want on my list. Like if you go on my Instagram right now, in my highlights on my stories, there is something I wrote like a year and a half ago, and it was like goals. And one of my goals was interviewing Dennis Cowan. It was actually the only interview that I put on the list. And I ended up interviewing Dennis Cowan. So that was kind of the top for me. But that doesn't mean I don't want to interview anybody else. Like, there's a lot of people that I would just love to talk to. Kevin Carr loved the Black Cotton Hangout. Yeah, I want to do more stuff like that. Like, now that we're at 5,000 subscribers, I feel like anybody that I email will at least look and say, okay, well, there's a decent amount of people there, you know? And so hopefully we can do stuff like that Black Cotton Hangout more often. I would love it if, like, the Hangout every week had a different guest, you know, whether it was somebody who was super established in the comic industry or somebody who, you know, is lesser known or just getting their foot in the door. That's what I would love, like, in general. But I'm down to talk to anybody that loves comics. Keith says he can honestly say the Facebook group is one of the most chill comic book groups online. As a lifelong fan of the medium, it's really refreshing. So thank you for that. Word. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Keith is another one who we shop at the same LCS, and I've gotten to meet him in person. He's a cool dude. He's another one of those who was like here from the very beginning. So I appreciate you sticking around, man. It's been like a year. Would you consider a weekly podcast type thing? So with podcasting is hard because there's no algorithm that boosts a podcast. It's either you have a huge audience or you're paying for promotion somewhere. So it's difficult to grow a podcast. But on top of that, I just don't have a lot of time. I throw a ton of time into this channel. I throw a lot of time into this channel, and I don't see the only way I can make a podcast happen is if I quit my day job, which is one of my goals with this, but it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. So I would consider a podcast after that. I thought about making, if I can do like consistent interviews on the Hangout, I thought about taking the audio and making those podcasts, but nothing's set in stone. I'm not sure. You have to pay for traffic with a podcast. Podcasts are a long game. Yeah, I actually have a podcast, or that podcast is on hiatus. I used to host a podcast called Music Business Dreams. It's a part of my other business, which pays for all my comics. But on that podcast, I interview people in the music industry about what it takes to build a successful music career. And I mean, you know, we were doing decently well, but not well enough to get consistent sponsors and stuff like that. And it was just it's a hard game when you start scheduling interviews and trying to do all that with a family. It's rough. It's rough, but I'm not ruling it out. Once I'm doing content creation full time, a podcast is definitely on the table, because in a podcast, you can go deeper than you can in any other medium. So it's definitely something that I'm excited about doing one day. Let's see. Craig Stewart also would like to say your community is great. I have no one to talk about comics with outside of the internet, so having cool people to talk to about anything is dope. I agree. That's a huge part of why I'm on YouTube, because, you know, that's another thing you don't get with podcasts is that feedback. If I do a video tomorrow, somebody's going to comment and be like, yo, I like that book, or I didn't like that book, or I like this video, I didn't like this video. With podcasting, you get reviews, but that's it. It's a very one-way conversation. Mentorprise is going to try to see if he can visit Ultimate Comics Raleigh on Free Comic Book Day. Word. I'll be there most of the day. That is Mother's Day weekend, so I'm planning on dipping out a little early. Like, Ultimate Comics will probably open at 10 a.m. that day, maybe 9, but probably 10. And I'll probably be there till like 1 p.m., 2 p.m. at the latest. But you guys will know when I decide what that schedule is going to be, because I'm actually going to have to shoot a promo and everything. It's a whole thing. I'm contractually obligated to be at Free Comic Book Day, is what I'm telling you. And so when I figure out the details, you guys will know. Thanks, BJ. Used your coupon, got the Milestone Compendium 1 for organic price books. Yo, I appreciate that, Black Intellect. Milestone is some of my favorite comics ever. As a matter of fact, one of the first videos that will come out this weekend is a Milestone Comics haul, because even though I've completed my collection of the first 4 series, I keep finding ways to buy Milestone stuff that is relevant. So that's the thing. We got 1 minute till the next giveaway, by the way. Content creation full time is the dream. Word. Yeah, man. And it's just fun. It's fun. Keith is off for Free Comic Book Day. If so, he'll be at Ultimate for it as well. Probably visit all 4. I'm probably only going to be at Raleigh. I was going to go to the mall, but I don't know. That's going to be a busy weekend. Did you see the new Blood Syndicate variant covers, especially the Holocaust cover? Yo, we got to talk about it. Now we got to talk about it. DCComics.com. Let's go to, where'd it go? Where did it go? Where'd they put it? Blood Syndicate Season 1. Share this tab. Get off the screen. Boom. So Blood Syndicate Season 1. New variant covers, new artwork. This is the new school variant by Nicholas Draper Ivy, a friend of the channel. And look at this fire-breathing Holocaust cover by Raza. I've never heard of Raza, but what an intro. What a debut. That's the giveaway timer. We'll give something away after I finish gawking over this artwork. Look at that. We got some interior pages. The art is by Chris Cross, who was also the artist on the original Blood Syndicate series. So that looks cool. We got a little guest appearance from Rocket here. What is happening? I must have hit a, I don't know what happened. But anyway. We got a mural of Icon on the wall. That's dope. This art looks really good. Sheesh. So anyway, this is the cover A by Dexter Soy. This is the cover B by Chris Cross. This is the old school variant cover. So we saw the new school right here, and then here's the 1 in 25. So that's 4 covers, which means I'm buying 4 covers when this comes out on May 10th. So yeah. Is it May 10th? Yeah, May 10th. Written by Jeffrey Thorne. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. Why Sun and Tech 9 have returned from their military tours in Afghanistan, reuniting with their comrade Fade, and returning to a very different Dakota and Paris Island. Superheroes like Icon, Rocket, and Static have become part of the crime-fighting landscape. Other Bang Babies have been forming rival gang factions. Then there's Holocaust. His influence is growing on Paris Island with its own superpowered army growing. Who will look out for the people of Dakota's most dangerous neighborhood while the Capes aren't watching? This is going to be a very different Blood Syndicate. Huh. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's see. Raza did the Miles DJ cover homage to Bruce Lee. Word. I saw that cover, but it was already sold out when I saw it. Raza's done a lot of covers for IWA Upshot. Word. Carrie has that big backstock room, so that's a must. True. Yeah. Looks flames. When does the next Milestone Compendium drop? Right now it's listed for January 31st of 2023. We'll see if that stays. Looks nice. Bye budget that week for you. Oh yeah. Listen, look, listen. I'm buying all 4 covers. So 3 of them are going to be cover price, which would be what, $4.99? Yeah. So it's going to have a cover price of $4.99. So that's $15 right there. That 1 in 25 is probably going to cost me 20. So yeah, that's half the budget. That's 3/4 of the budget on Blood Syndicate on May 10th. And Duo comes out that same day, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I'm going way over budget that week. But I mean, it's Milestone. Milestone might as well have a separate budget line item in my budget. Anyway, we gotta do another giveaway. What are we gonna do? You know what? It's only right. So this is a book that was donated by Ultimate Comics Raleigh. It's a hardcover. It's called Save It for Later. It's by Nate Powell. Nate Powell was the co-creator of the book March. He did the art, but March was a book by John Lewis, the congressman, who was also a member of the Selma to Montgomery March on Bloody Sunday. Anyway, this book is called Save It for Later: Promises, Parenthood, and the Urgency of Protest. I thought Milestone Duo comes out May 25th. You might be right. You might be right. Keith says, Milestone's your thing. You have to go all out. It's like me with Green Lantern. Facts. It's true. It's true. Let's see. So, whoops. Hold on. Nobody's won the prize yet. Let me take this off the screen. But, so yeah, Save It for Later is an anthology of 7 interconnected comics essays. Cartoonist Nate Powell addresses living in an era of what he calls necessary protest. It's a reflection of witnessing the collapse of discourse in real time while drawing the award-winning trilogy March by Congressman John Lewis and Andrew Aiden. Each essay tracks Powell's journey from the night of the 2016 election through the COVID-19 pandemic, the murder of George Floyd, and some other things. So this is going to be a very powerful book, a very, very poignant book. I need to read one of these. This looks cool. So anyway, this is a hardcover. Like I said, donated to us by Ultimate Comics Raleigh, because Dan said that he thought I would enjoy it, and therefore there's at least one person in my audience that would enjoy it. So if you want to win, Save It for Later, then I need you. Well, hold on. First, hold on. I gotta type it in. All right. So on Bloody Sunday, which was the day where basically there was a march planned from Selma, Alabama to Montgomery, Alabama, in protest of voting rights, or to get voting rights. Congressman John Lewis, along with Martin Luther King and several members of the freedom movement at the time, tried to walk across a bridge and were met with police violence on Bloody Sunday. The bridge that they were stopped on was named after what man? Let me get it in the comments. I'm almost sure that the bridge still has the same name. That's crazy. They're not going to change it. March 7th, 1965. With this giveaway tool, spelling does count. So just had to let you guys know, because I'm not the one that picks the winner. It's like an actual machine. So yeah, 10 seconds on the giveaway. And as always with giveaway books, if you win this and you're not located in the United States, I'm going to ask. Oh, dang. That was quick. That was a quick 10 seconds. I'm going to ask that you pay the shipping yourself, but it will be worth it to get this dope book. This is cool. Anyway, boom, 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 boom. We got 17 entries. If you typed in Edmund Pettis, then you did it correctly. Let's draw a winner. We got 18 entries, so boom. Doop, 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 doop. Kevin Carr. Kevin Carr won the giveaway. So, as I did before, this isn't going to fit in a bag. So, what I'm going to do is reuse a sticky note. It used to have my name on it. Now it's going to have your name on it. So, Kevin Carr, I'm going to need you to email me, bj@comicsaredope.com. I need your address, your name, your phone number. I think that's all I need. Yeah, send me that stuff. And this copy of Save It for Later will be yours. And you'll get it in the mail in about a week or so. Soko said, finally, congratulations. Word, word. Ryan said, I feel like people cheated on the test for this last one. Look, I'm sure that happens in every giveaway where there's trivia, right? Like somebody does the research and then a bunch of other people copy, right? That's why I do the randomizer instead of like, oh, the first person. Because I'm like, somebody's gonna Google it, right? So it's like a little bit of luck and a little bit of skill. But congratulations to Kevin Carr. There was a petition a few years ago to change the name to John Lewis. That would make so much sense. Call it the John Lewis Bridge. Why is the bridge still named after Edmund Pettis? I wonder if its status as a historical site is the reason for that. Changing the name would require approval from the Alabama legislature. Good luck with that. Sheesh. John Lewis himself voiced opposition to changing the name of the bridge before his death. Well, hey, if John Lewis didn't want it changed, then I won't argue with John Lewis. But I do still I feel like the John Lewis Bridge just sounds dope. But anyway, I think I heard that Pettis' ancestors or descendants, it's got to be descendants, wanted it changed to John Lewis. Word. Mojo Quid says that was all memory. I've been over that bridge enough to where I could drive to it in my sleep. Not that I drive in my sleep. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Yo, so fun fact. When I was in college, I was the president of my college's chapter of the NAACP. True story. And the year that I was president, the NAACP National Convention was held in none other than Montgomery, Alabama. Yo, real talk, no disrespect if you're from Montgomery, Alabama, but yo, Montgomery, Alabama still looks like every civil rights movie I have ever seen. At least it did in 2012, 2011. It looked like, yo, going to downtown Montgomery looks like it felt like you were like you got off a time machine and landed in 1950. Like that was the craziest experience. Um, it felt very eerie. It's like it's kind of like walking through Manhattan where the trade World Trade Center used to be and not seeing the World Trade Center, except not it doesn't just feel like that. It doesn't feel like, oh, something significant happened here. Like I'm trying to describe the way it felt. It's almost like it's almost like I don't know, man. Like you when you grow up, I was gonna say you grow up being black, right? But no, seriously, when you grow up as a black kid, right, you watch all the civil rights stuff. You watch the Eyes on the Prize documentary, and you've seen Selma, Lord Selma with Journey Smollett, and you've seen the joint with Ossie Davis and everything else, right? If there's nothing that you ever learn as a black person, you definitely learn like Montgomery, Alabama is not where you want to be. You don't want to be in Montgomery. You don't want to be in Birmingham, right? That's what you just, it's just what you hear. You know what I'm saying? Um, and landing or going through Montgomery, Alabama, it definitely felt that way. Like, this ain't the spot I want to be. And the fact that it still looked just like 1950 was like, dog, I gotta, it almost feels like there's ghosts there or something. It's the craziest thing. But anyway, congratulations, Kevin Carr, for winning this piece of history. Things that you don't think you're going to end up talking about on your 5,000 subscriber giveaway stream. Let's reset the timer. 14 minutes this time. Oh, Kev Carr, you just emailed me. Appreciate it, sir. So I'll make sure you get that. Officially Unofficial Geek says she's been to the World Trade spot in NYC and it feels paranormal. Yo, we got to change the subject because now, like, I feel super down. I feel like I'm in Montgomery, Alabama right now. Let's see. Mojo Quiz says Montgomery's wild because if you turned out any random street, you're in the hood. Yo, that's about like downtown Raleigh right now. Yeah. See, it feels like a ghost. Yes. There's still a lot of racism in the UK. I feel we've come a long way recently compared to the US. I mean, listen, man, there's a lot of if you believe the news or if you watch the news, especially like world news, I'm sure America looks crazy. And I mean, let's be fair. America does have like crazies, but I don't just like walk around feeling the weight of racism every day. So there's that. Let's talk about the Mets. Word. Let's talk about the Mets. The Mets are the better baseball team in New York right now, which is wild. I'm actually not a Mets fan. I went and I needed a new hat to wear on streams and in life, right? By default, I'm a Yankees fan. That's the team I chose when I was a kid, so I'm a Yankees fan. But my grandfather, who's very important to me, I've mentioned him a couple of times on this stream already. He was a diehard Mets fan, so I bought a Mets hat and I wear it in honor of him. Like I could care less about the Mets, but when I see myself wearing this hat, all right, sheesh, like getting choked up talking about it. But yeah, that's why I'm wearing a Mets hat. Interested to see if there will be any more updates on the upcoming Batman Caped Crusader animated series. Apparently, Ed Brubaker will be the head writer. I did see that. Ed Brubaker, Bruce Timm, J.J. Abrams producing, I think. I'm down for it. I mean, anything Batman animated, I'm going to watch. The fact that Bruce Timm is on it and it's like a prequel series, basically, like makes me even more excited about it. But I was going to give it a shot anyway. But then Ed Brubaker being on it after reading the beginning of his Captain America run, and everybody's like loving his crime noir type stuff and Gotham Central, I'm like, yeah, inject it into my eyeballs. Hat is rad though. I like this hat. So fun fact, I'm not a snapback guy. I'm from the era in which having a snapback would have got you clowned, but now snapbacks are all the rage, and I think snapbacks look better if you're wearing them backwards. Like if I wear a fitted hat backwards, it doesn't look as good as if I wear a snapback backwards. And since I mostly prefer wearing my hats backwards, I got the snapback. If you ever wanted like way too much explanation for anything, just ask me the question. Ryan Longden is just waiting for Chip Zdarsky run a Batman to start. I'm ready for something exciting to happen with Batman. Like I thought Tynan was gonna give us like magic. Joker War was great. Everything after Joker War was eh. Um and Joshua Williamson's been cool. It's not like it's not like must see TV. Shadow War might be really good though, because I've been loving Josh Williamson on Robin. But yeah, I'm ready for like I need Batman to be like must see TV. Big facts. Snapback backwards is a look. Word. My head's too big to wear hats. I look silly. Word. I mean, I don't know. I was told all my life I had a big head, but I mean, hat looks fine to me. But I'm me. I'm not gonna be like I'm ugly. So, right? I don't know. What are we giving away next? We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 prizes left. Dab said, I'm back. Did I miss any giveaway? You did. I gave away, I don't know when you left, but I gave away this copy of Save It for Later, a book about the urgency of protest that was written in memory of John Lewis. So there's that. And then, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do something else. Seems like Batman and Spider-Man runs currently are placeholders for when they get someone major. Looks with Chip, hopefully Batman will pick up. Yeah, it does feel that way. It does feel like current Batman is just in a holding pattern. But I mean, Chip Zdarsky's been a big name for a minute, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully it's good. Hold on a second, guys. All right. I want to give something away, and I want to do it a little bit faster than 7 minutes from now. So, next giveaway prize is going to be a set. So, you're going to get my personal copies of Saga Trade Paperback Volume 1 and Trade Paperback Volume 2. And this brand new copy of Detective Comics Rebirth Volume 1. This is Detective Comics by James Tynion, where he establishes a new team. We got Batman, we got Tim Drake, we got Spoiler, and we got Orphan, and we got Clayface and Batwoman. Anyway, somebody's about to win all 3 of these trade paperbacks. This is one prize. One prize. And what are we going to do? What are you going to do? Brad, what are you gonna do? Have you guys seen that? Anyway, let's see. Okay. So somebody, one of the 4 founders of Milestone surprised us with an appearance on the Hangout. Some time ago on a Thursday. Who was that guy? Put that in the chat. And while I wait for you guys to answer that, I'm just going to reiterate the giveaway rules. Anybody that's on this stream is eligible to win. If you do not live in the United States, I will ask that you cover shipping on your giveaway prize. But if you do live in the United States, then I'm sending it to you for free. That's just how that goes. We make a move and act a fool like while we up in the club. So yeah, we had a surprise guest. It wasn't just a surprise for you guys. I had no idea that person was going to show up in the chat, let alone show up on camera. That was a crazy night. That was one of the highlights of the last, since I started the channel, basically. I would start a timer, but there's already a timer going for the next giveaway. My man Tim says, I remember when that happened. Where Toyama Display says that was a dope night. It was really dope. That was really dope. My man Craig will skip this giveaway. He plans on getting the deluxe editions of Saga and will be a waste if he wins. Word. We should do a trivia night, one hangout. That would be fun. I can't say we're always gonna do prizes with our trivia because shipping gets expensive, but that would be fun. But anyway, we got 21 entries. We got 38 people watching. So I'm just going to assume those other people are abstaining. So if your guess was Dennis Cowan, you was right. So let's draw a winner. Andrew Kai with the steal out of nowhere, because I definitely thought the person before was the winner. That's crazy. Congratulations to Andrew Kai. Tim says, I remember when that happened. Almost dropped my phone in the dishwasher sink while working. Sheesh. Yo, that was crazy. That was insane. I was all shy. I didn't know what to say. But Andrew Kai, I will need you to send me an email to claim your copies of Detective Comics Rebirth Volume 1, along with Saga Volumes 1 and 2. I had every intention of reading Saga, but I don't do sex in comics, and so I can't speak to the story. I read the first issue and really loved it. And then I started just thumbing through, and I was like, you know what? This isn't going to be for me. But now Saga has returned after a 3-year break between issues 54 and 55. And now you can get started with volumes 1 and 2. So congratulations again to you, Andrew. Email me to claim your prize, and we'll keep talking here. That's a great name. Anyone named Andrew is perfect in any way. I'm assuming this dude's name is Andrew too. Soko says, okay, let's go. Zorius Tiger says, congrats. And now it's time for me to figure out how I'm going to label this prize. Normally my wife watches the stream. If she was watching, she would have already sent my daughter to bring me the Post-it notes, so she must not be watching. Whatever. Andrew Kai, when you send me this email, in the subject line, make sure you put what you won. Or in the body, whatever. But I'll remember. I'll go back and watch. Oh, wait. I'm sitting in front of a whole computer. I could just write this down. That's hilarious. Boom. How easy was that? Sticky notes. Yeah, I would have used a sticky note and stuck it on the book so I remember who won what. But the sticky notes are in my bedroom. So there's that. But yeah, the fact that I'm sitting on a computer and didn't think to just write this down on a Google Doc or something, hilarious. Hilarious. That's what happens when you do stuff at night. Is that Batman Detective Comics trade what's collected in the Rise and Fall of the Batman Omnibus? Yes. This would be the first 6 issues of that. So this is Detective Comics, I believe it started with 984. Is that right? That's not right. It was like way before 984. Let's look. Let's look and see. It's supposed to say it right here. Yep, originally published in single magazine form in Detective Comics 934 through 940 from 2016. So yes. Great stuff, by the way. I read this whole volume 1, loved it. I need to finish reading that omnibus though. And here we are with 17 seconds until our next giveaway. I guess I'll show you guys that prize. Oh, wait. That's not a prize to show you. That is the second Organic Price Books gift card. So I guess I'll wait for this timer to end. All right. That's over. So the next prize is going to be another $25 Organic Price Books gift card. Once again, Organic Price Books is the best place to look for collected editions. If you are into trade paperbacks, oversized hardcovers, standard size hardcovers, grab them at OPB. You get them for about 30% off, sometimes up to 50% off. And you get great shipping, great customer service, and just you get to support a small business. And so anyway, use coupon code BJKicks. You'll save $2 on every order every time. And we're getting a $25 gift card away. Let's see. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? Okay, this is a deep cut. It's not that deep if you know me, but it's kind of deep. So my daughter was born at the beginning of this. I started this channel because my daughter was conceived. Right? Anyway, my wife went into early labor after we watched a particular movie. And if you can put the name of that movie's director in the comments, then you will be in the runnings for a $25 Organic Price Books gift card. I have mentioned it on the channel. I'll say that. This movie is near and dear to my heart. And in fact, the poster for this movie is one of 3 posters that sits behind me as we speak. And you can't see any of them. This is a great it's a great one. Spelling does count only because it's a computer giving away the thing. So yeah. You're too new to the channel. Oh man, this is gonna trip some people up because spelling counts, which sucks. And it's like 50-50 on answers right now. That's crazy. Bunkmaster B is a legend. Bunkmaster B is a legend for knowing that. Black Intellect says he's honestly copying at this point. It's okay. Everybody copies, which is why it's a little bit of skill and a little bit of luck. But shout out my man Bunkmaster B for knowing. Oh wait, dang, I wasn't supposed to say that. Shout out to Bunkmaster B for being dope. What did I miss? Right now, we're doing a giveaway question. I'm asking the night my daughter was born, the night Squeak decided to grace us with her presence 3 months early. We had just finished watching a movie, my wife and I, and I'm asking you guys for the name of that movie's director. All right. I guess we've had enough time pass. We got 28 entries. If you guessed Zack Snyder of the infamous Snyder Cut of Justice League, you guessed correctly. So let us let us draw a winner. That 29th person, you got lucky. If you win, that's great for you. Okay. So I apologize, Andrew Kai. I made a rule a long time ago that I forgot to mention because it never happens. But any person can only win one prize per night on a stream. It's only fair. So I'm going to draw again. And the winner is Tanner Gortzen. Gortzen? Is that how you say that? So congratulations to Tanner. Congratulations to Tanner. But yes, and Bunkmaster B had it right way back. And fun fact, my wife had my daughter by emergency C-section, and we refer to her C-section. Well, I refer to her C-section as the Snyder Cut because that was the last thing I saw. I fell asleep. I woke up and my wife's water had broken. And I was like, yo, what? In fact, to this day, I've still not seen the Snyder Cut in its entirety. I've seen bits and pieces, but like it's hard for me to keep straight like what I've seen versus what I haven't seen because so much of it is the same movie as Justice League, but it's 4 hours worth somehow. But anyway, yeah, so that's the fun fact. When my daughter was born, we were watching the Justice League Snyder Cut. And that is why it's one of the 3 posters on my wall. We got my first Batman movie. Well, how are we doing this? Yeah, my first Batman movie, my favorite Batman movie, The Dark Knight, excuse me. And then we got the Snyder Cut because it's the last movie I watched before the birth of my second child. And that's just a wild story to tell people at parties, right? We don't go to parties, but if we did, that'd be a wild story to tell there. Let's see. Dab says, I remember you saying that in the video, you had me laughing. No, I mean, it's the truth. I legit call my wife's C-section the Snyder Cut. The email again is bj@comicsrdope.com. Let me reset the timer so I don't forget to give away stuff. We got another 15 minutes on the clock. Time starts now. Yeah. Email bj@comicsrdope.com. That was for a $25 gift card to OPB. I will have to email JP to get the gift card, and then I'll email you back. So it won't be instant, but it'll be quick. But yeah. You worried if you watch it again, you might have another kid? No, unfortunately, that's the type of movie you got to watch before you have a baby, not after. There's no way I have 4 uninterrupted hours to do anything. Even the 2.5 to 3 hours that this stream is going to take is like, that comes at a premium. So yeah, I don't know. Now the camera's crooked. Now I got to fix it. Turn, camera turd. Whatever. Nobody cares. Any non-comics media you would want to see a comic of? would love a Red Dead Redemption comic. Um, be honest with you, dog. I don't consume a lot of non-comics media these days. And when I do, it's like comic book adaptations. So that's a tough one. Uh, what? Is there anything that I watched growing up that I would like to see in comic book format? I don't know. I don't know. OPB absolutely ships to the UK. Um, Shout out my man Mad Dog who lives in the UK and is a sponsoree of Organic Price Books. Um, uh, I'm looking around my comic book room trying to find ideas for things to become comic books that aren't already comic books. I'm stupid. This is dumb. I got nothing. I got nothing. I'm trying to think of like, I mean, a Law and Order comic book. I don't need a Law and Order comic book. What did I watch before I was into comics? I always watched cartoons, which were always based on comics. So yeah, I got nothing. Comics are my life. Gargoyles was a rad book. Word, word. All right. We've given away two $25 gift cards to OPB. We've given away a couple trade paperbacks, a couple of hardcovers. Let's see. We got a super chat from my man Bunk Master. It says you've given you've spent, maybe that's what that was supposed to be. You spent the last 2 hours giving back to the people. Here's a little something for you. Congrats on 5K kicks. See you at 10K. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I very much appreciate it because I know where that money could have gone instead of going to a super chat. So I appreciate it, man. I'm going to use it to pay for shipping. So somebody thank Bunkmaster B for the $2.50. That's going to go towards shipping. The other $2.50 is going straight to YouTube. YouTube takes it. Let's see what we got going on here. All right. Shout out to you, Tanner. No, I don't need anything besides your email address. Since it's a digital gift card. So yeah, I'll get that out to you whenever I get it. Bunkmaster B is the MVP of this channel. Word. I'm not allowed to call anybody an MVP. YouTube takes 50% of super chats. If I were to create a channel membership, YouTube would only take 30% of the revenue from that. But yeah, 50%. Maybe it might be switched. They definitely take 50% of ad revenue. It might be 30% on super chats. Their whole thing is like if it's a super chat, then the person was there because of the creator. And if it was just an ad, the person was there probably because of YouTube. I don't know. But anyway, and yes, I do have to pay taxes. Tax deadline is this Monday, April 18th. By the way, if you haven't filed, do that because the IRS is not somebody you want to play with. Like Wu-Tang and the IRS ain't nothing to bust with. Just saying. So the next prize, I'll go ahead and show it to you guys. Make sure I'm doing this right. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Did it right. First try. So the next prize that we're going to give away in about 10 minutes is a full set of the Adventure Zone comics. Let's fix this focus, right? The Adventure Zone is a comic book series by Clint McElroy and Griffin McElroy and Justin McElroy and Travis McElroy and Carrie Peach. So yeah, this was highly recommended by Dan at Ultimate Comics. It was so highly recommended. He gave me 3 copies to give away: Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 3. So 3 books, not 3 copies. My bad. So yeah, I've never read it. Let's see. Let's just read the summary from the back. Okay, there's not even a summary right here. Let's see if it's on the inside flap. That's about the author. Let's try this inside flap. All right. See the illustrated exploits of 3 lovable dummies set loose in a classic fantasy adventure. Read their journey from small-time bodyguards to world-class artifact hunters. Marvel at the sheer metafictional chutzpah of an action-packed graphic novel based on a story created in a podcast where 3 dudes and their dad play a tabletop RPG in real time. Join Taco the elf wizard, Merle the dwarf cleric, and Magnus the human fighter for an adventure they are poorly equipped to handle at best, guided by their ever-patient dungeon master in a graphic novel that will tickle your funny bone, tug your heartstrings, and probably pants you if you give it half a chance. Never heard of these, but one of the quotes on the back of this book comes from an artist that I'm very familiar with. Says, "My excitement about this existing cannot be dwarfed by anything." See what I did there? That's a quote by Jean Grey, hip hop artist, actor, and comedian. I met Jean Grey way back in 2011 at the A3C Festival in Atlanta. At that same festival, I met the woman who would become my first management client. And while I was managing that woman, she collaborated on a track with Jean Grey called Hurtin'. Anyway, so that's my 3 degrees of separation from this book. I know somebody who knows Jean Grey who has a blurb on this book. I've never read this. I can't tell you if it's good or not, Daryl. I have no idea if this is good or not. Let's see. The kid has that. He loves this series. Word. My man Mando says, "Congrats on 5K. Keep up the great work. Wish I could stay around longer. Got work tonight. Came to say hello to congratulate you." Thank you, Mando. I appreciate it. You know, I can't say Mando without thinking about old dude from Rocky and also The Mandalorian. Jean Grey from the X-Men. Jean Grey, the hip hop artist who obviously got her name from one of the X-Men. So yeah. Is there an animated series you'd like to see get the dark and gritty film adaptation, a la The Dark Knight or The Batman? I'm not a big dark and gritty guy, although Batman is my favorite. The stuff that I've enjoyed as of late, right? I wasn't always this way, but as of late, the stuff I enjoy most is lighthearted. It's fun. Out of all the stuff DC's got coming, I'm probably most looking forward to the Super Pets movie. Like, that's just a space I'm in life right now. Maybe 5 years ago, I'd have been all about the dark, gritty reboot of whatever. That said, I've been reading Jeremy Adams' Flash as of late. And the Wally West of Jeremy Adams' Flash run is very upbeat, very family oriented, and novel idea that no one's ever had before. What if we take this bright and cheerful character and just put him through hell? What if we make him kill his best friends and just put him through that trauma? That we could call it Heroes in Crisis. I joke, I joke, I joke. Let's see. Love to see a live adaptation of Batman Beyond someday. Michael Keaton passing the torch to Terry McGinnis. Eh, uh, how I like Batman Beyond. I do. I love it animated. How would that go live action though? That's a lot of special effects. Do you trust DC with the special effects? Damn, son, where'd you find this? I used to do that all the time. Let's see. Get a chance to read any of your TMNT collection. I read a lot of volume one. Read a lot of volume one. 13 volumes to go. But yeah. How much time do we have left before this next giveaway? Did I not start the timer? Oh, 3 minutes. Okay, cool. But yeah. I get Mandalorian all the time. Haha, all good. Matt Feldman's here. Woot woot. Rupert Pendergrass is here. Let's see. I love to see Johnny Quest get the Snyder treatment. That could be interesting. I want more live action Kevin Conroy as Batman Bruce Wayne. I only did the one time with Crisis on CW. How was that? I didn't. Well, I mean, you want more, so obviously it was good to you. Are you a Dick Grayson fan? He's my favorite character. I'm constantly thinking of dream casting him for him in a proper movie. My top contenders are Steve Yeun and Dev Patel. I don't watch enough movies to like remember what actors I would want to see in what roles. I just wait for the movie I want to see to come out, and I'm like, yeah, I'll watch that. Like, I'm gonna watch the Batman. Last movie I watched was No Way Home. I am a Dick Grayson fan, though. I love Tom Taylor's Nightwing. It's great. CW Crisis was whack. Okay, my bad, man. If I must be honest, I don't trust DC in the movies. They can't stick with something. Well, apparently that's going to change soon. At least if you believe the articles. My bad. I had to zoom out. I was a little too close. I'm gonna have to fix this. It's gonna bug me. The camera's not straight. That's dumb. That's too low. That reminds me of the intro to Rocket Power. Art in Tom Taylor's Nightwing looks incredible as well. It would work more to see Kevin Conroy pass the mantle to live action Terry McGinnis. Yeah, I can't see Batman Beyond without Kevin Conroy's Bruce Wayne voice. But I mean, what is Kevin Conroy really gonna like look like as Batman? He's too scrawny. Too scrawny. Other than X-Men, do you read any Silver Age? Nah. I did start reading some Spider-Man Silver Age, but for the most part, no. If I see that it's Silver Age, I pretty much steer clear. I've heard that I should read Silver Age Fantastic Four, but I mean, fans of the Silver Age are always going to tell me to read Silver Age stuff. Like my man Keith is probably going to tell me to read Silver Age Green Lantern if he's still watching. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, my DC starts around the time of. That's the giveaway timer. My DC starts around the time of Batman Year One, and goes from there. So after like Crisis of Infinite Earths. Kevin Conroy would be too scrawny. That's why he's passing the torch. Word. Would be cool if they did a Batman universe that told the stories of the Robins with Dick as the first Robin going into Nightwing, then Red Hood, and finally Damian. I do want to see like a live action Robin that's not 35 when he starts working with Batman. So, yeah. I mean, no diss to Chris O'Donnell. Except, bro is way too old to be Robin. Like, in what world does that grown man get adopted by Bruce Wayne? But anyway, uh, my man Dab says Tim Drake's the best Robin. Okay, so it's time to give away the Adventure Zone. This is a series that seemingly is catered toward children, although some of the praise for this book is not from kids at all. Let's see. Is there a Ooh, there is. That would be such a deep cut. I won't do that to you guys. I'll do it. All right. I mean, this is not as deep a cut as people think. I don't use my kid's real name on the channel, like ever. What's my youngest kid's code name that we use for the internet? That's the question to win these 3 Adventure Zone trade paperbacks. What is my kid's internet code name? The littlest one. I just said it. Did I say it? Did I say it right then? I didn't say it right then. I'm sure I've said it tonight. I use the code name pretty often. Let's go ahead and set the timer for 20 more seconds. And give you guys some more time to answer. Bros Before Chores. That's a cool name. I'm special. I am is surprised at how many of these questions he knows. Usually he's awful. They're awful. She's awful. Which do you prefer? Somebody with the Rocket Power reference. That's great. Oh, snap. Stop calling me Squid. That was quick. That was a quick 20 seconds. We got 16 entries. Let's share my screen. If you guessed Squeak, you were correct. My littlest daughter, we call her Squeak because when she was in the NICU, she wasn't quite crying yet. She was a little tiny thing. She would just squeak. So one day I walked up to her little incubator and was like, "Hey, Squeaky." And it stuck. So she will forever be known as Squeak. She'll be 30 and I'll be like, "Hey, Squeak, come over here." Anyway, 16 entries. Good luck to all the participants. Let's draw a winner. Mr. Gemini Hayes with Blade. Is that Blade as your avatar? You have won the Adventure Zone, Volume 1, 2, and 3. So hopefully you like it because you got a lot of it to read. This is an omnibus worth of material in here. So congratulations to you, Mr. Gemini Hayes. To claim your prize, shoot me an email. I need your name, like whatever real name is going to go on the package in the mailbox. I need your name. I need your phone number and your mailing address. Please, sir. Cool. All right. And let me write this down because you won. Gemini Hayes. You won Adventure Zone. Cool. Cool. We got 3 more prizes to give away, 5 more prizes to give away. It's 9:35. We don't even have time to wait for timers. Well, I guess we could if the timer wasn't set for 15 minutes every time. All right, next giveaway in 6.5 minutes. But anyway, congrats, Gemini. Tim is always so close. That is Blade. Cool, cool. Thank you, Chop and Drop. Chop, lock, and drop it. So I don't know. We're in this weird phase where it's like I have to try to come up with things to talk about between giveaways, and I don't really know what to talk about. What do you guys want to talk about? You know what we can talk about? We talk about the fact that I am drowning in comic books, and so like when this weekend is over, I got to find like we got to do something. We got to do something else. Because yeah, I don't have enough time to read all these books, and I don't know when this happened, but I got a bunch of stuff that needs to be put away. What's the last action figure I bought? I actually I'm gonna be unboxing it soon. It's oh, you can't see it. That's a stack of stuff that needs to be unboxed. It's gonna be like at least 2 different videos. But since you're in the hangout, you know, I'll let you know before the video goes live. It is a future state, the next Batman, Tim Fox figure that I meant to cancel, but I forgot to cancel it. When's the next whatnot? Boy, have you asked a loaded question. Long story short, my experience selling on whatnot wasn't as great. Everybody got their books, and that was fine. But whatnot, for whatever reason, the platform is not allowing me to create shipping labels, and therefore it's not allowing me to update orders. So, and even the whatnot support team can't figure it out on their end either. So all 50 items that I sold last month are still sitting in the dashboard as if I haven't completed the orders. So they had to do like a workaround so that I could actually mail them out. And they had to do another workaround for them to pay me. But I didn't get any feedback. So I don't have a seller rating. And I have no assurance that the next time I host a live sale that the same thing isn't going to happen. So until I get to talk to somebody at Whatnot who can assure me that the problem's actually been fixed, I'm probably not going to sell on Whatnot again. Will there be a new video of Who's Who? Eventually. I'm still supposed to be doing Moon Knight, and it's got to come out next week. It's on the calendar. The problem with my calendar is it's a dry erase calendar, so it's like nothing's really set in stone. But yes, there will be another episode of Who's Who. Those just take me a lot of time. And so this past month has been very busy, but like just with family stuff and like giveaways and stuff. So yeah. There will be a new video of Who's Who, but I can't say when. But well, I can say when. Next Wednesday is the 20th, and that's when it's on the calendar for. I'm right there with you. Got a box with a ton of books. Have all the Spider-Man and Wolverine switched to weekly titles with a dash of Thor inside. Yeah, I was doing great until every book decided to go weekly. Detective Comics, Spider-Man, and Wolverine were all weekly for like 2 months together, and that was just dumb. What's the most of a series you picked up in singles without reading a single issue? Where are we at on Spawn? Spawn is at issue 328. I have not read Spawn since issue 301. So 28 issues. And counting. I'm still buying Spawn. But yeah, that's the one. Shoot, what's the next prize? How many OPB gift cards did I give away? 3? 2. One more OPB gift card to give away. We'll do that one next. Same here with Spawn. I buy for the art and just love of the character. Writing still bogs it down. Yeah, I buy it specifically for the art. And the art never disappoints. You plan on reading Spawn at some point, yeah? I actually flipping through and looking at the pictures counts as reading if it's a comic, right? That's literally the only reason I buy Spawn is to look at the pictures. If I ever wanted to draw a comic book one day, I would do so by referencing Spawn. And that's about all I would do with Spawn. I just don't care for the writing, but I love the way it looks. Always. Are you into any of the DC Vertigo stuff? Nah. Not that I'm not into it. I just never read it as it was coming out. So I guess by default, no. But I know that what do I know? Animal Man. Animal Man is a DC Vertigo book, and it looks cool. So I'm trying to think of what else might be a Vertigo book that I own already. I don't know. I like a lot of Black Label stuff. I know Black Label is not technically Vertigo, but it's kind of serving the same purpose. So yeah, there's that. Uh, I read Gunslinger, Spawn, and Scorched. I've read Scorched. I'm actually caught up on Scorched. It's straight, nothing to write home about to me. To me. But yeah. Oh, that's the giveaway timer. All right. I'm kind of done coming up with questions and stuff. So for an Organic Price Books gift card, um oh, okay. There's one. Who is my favorite Robin? Yeah, for $25 to Organic Price Books, just type the first and last name of my favorite Robin in the chat. I've said it multiple times in multiple videos. Um, I own their first appearance in comics, and there's no context clues on the wall, so that's great. But yeah, first and last name of my favorite Robin for the chance at a $25 Organic Price Books gift card. Bro, this has been a marathon stream. Like I'm gonna have to like go get like a bowl of spaghetti or something. Remember we used to run track? I said when you like everybody used to run track. If you were ever an athlete, right? You would go do game day and all that or whatever, and it was always like, all right, yo, get you some spaghetti after this. Get you just load up on some carbs. You're gonna need the energy. Da da da. Refuel, refuel. I'm gonna need that after this. Dang, my bad. Hold on, guys. I forgot to put this in the actual giveaway tool. So I'm gonna need okay, cool. It still selected the entries. Cool. There's 26 of you that have entered so far. I've never watched it. I never watched the DMZ show on HBO. Is Rosario Dawson in that? So if you guessed Damian Wayne, then you were correct. And I'm showing that there are 26 of you that did. So I'll give you guys a couple more seconds just to make sure there's no more entries. What Pepsi flavor is this? This is Pepsi Mango. I love anything mango, but yeah, Pepsi Mango is great. The best mango thing ever is the dried mango strips that you can buy at Target. It's dried mango like jerky, and then also they put sugar on it, which is so unnecessary, but it's also good. So there's that. Anyway, 27 entries. We're gonna go ahead and draw for a $25 gift card to Organic Price Books. Thanks, JP, for donating that. And let's pick a winner. Logan Jenkins. Congratulations, Mr. Jenkins. You won. Mango and Pepsi sounds nasty, but it's not though. It's really not. So welcome home, Logan Jenkins, to claim your prize. Email bj@comicsaredope.com. JP's got to send me that code to the for the gift card, and I will forward it to you. So you are the winner of a $25 Organic Price Books gift card. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 prizes left. 4 prizes left to give away. 15 minutes to do it. We ain't got no time for talking. We got no more talking. Is y'all finished or y'all done? Not playing. So yeah, we got a few prizes to give away, including our grand prize, Ultimate Fallout 4 CGC 9.6 second printing, and a $100 gift card to Organic Price Books. Those are still up on the board. We got 2 more things to give away. So yeah. I really like the Mango Pepsi too. Yes. Let's see. Got to try pineapple lime Fanta. Word. If you love mango, you should try Goya mango wafers. I love the Goya brand, so I'll try it. You're welcome, Logan. Make sure you email me to claim your gift card. Thanks again for doing these giveaways. Don't thank me. Thank our sponsors. I had a whole different set of giveaway prizes that I was going to give out, but Ultimate Comics was like, hey, give this stuff away. We think your audience will love it, and it's brand new, and it's from us. And then JP was like, yo, congrats on 5K. Here's some gift cards to give away. And I was like, well, that's better than my giveaway prizes that I had. So if it were up to me, you'd be getting hand-me-downs from my collection. Instead, you're getting brand new stuff and gift cards to buy more brand new stuff. So thanks to Ultimate Comics and thanks to Organic Price Books for making that happen. I used to get dried mango on my way home from school every Friday. Dried mango is what's up. I love dried mango. Soko says, thank you, all the sponsors. Yes. Thank you. Joseph says, I can't believe Damien's your favorite Robin. I thought we were friends. Damien is my favorite Robin. So, and he's been my favorite Robin for a minute. I love Damian Wayne. Todd Michelson found Organic Price Books through me. I appreciate that. Or I'm sure JP appreciates it even more. But I appreciate you watching to even find out. I like the banana chips and dried pineapple. Word. Banana chips are cool. Not better than the mango strips to me, but they're cool. I don't think I've ever had dried pineapple. Mango water ice with vanilla ice cream is fire. Are you from Philly? I've never heard anybody talk about water ice that's not from Philly. Water ice is pretty good, though. Mango water ice. Yeah. Anyone had a strawberry banana smoothie? Such a good combo. Yes. OPB is great. I got my Gotham Central Omnibus through them. My Gotham Central Omnibus will be here tomorrow, and I also got it through them. And they are great. That 2-day UPS shipping. Look, from South Jersey originally, which is pretty close to Philly, so that makes sense. Word. My favorite Robin is Jason Todd. I mean, look, stealing the wheels off the Batmobile. That's pretty, listen, I get it. Damien's dope. Used to hate him, but he's grown on me. I love Damien. All right. I have to do these more frequently because I'm only got like 10 minutes left to stream. We're still gonna run over. I don't know how that even happened. But hey, I don't follow video game news because I suck at video games and I don't own any consoles. I recently bought the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 remaster for PC, and there's some muscle memory. I used to play Tony Hawk every day for PlayStation. There's some muscle memory, but I'm definitely not good right now. You named your kid after Damian Wayne? That is dope. I don't think my wife would let me name my kid Damien, because doesn't it like actually mean demon? I wouldn't name my kid Damien if that's what it meant. Let's look. Damien baby name. It's a historic name that means to tame or subdue. Yeah, I probably wouldn't name my kid Damien. But there were saints named Damien as well. It took a lot of convincing. Word. Will there be a clip of earlier winners? Nah, there won't be a clip. I don't have time to make a clip. You have to like watch back and see if you won. Um, which is probably the downside of doing these giveaways. But anyway, it also means overcome and conquer. All right. Anyway, next prize. A set of Why the Last Man compendiums. You get volume 1 and volume 2. This collects Why the Man issues 1 through 31 and then issues 32 through 60. Retail price on these was $59.99 each. So you're getting $120 in value, courtesy of Ultimate Comics Raleigh. So shout out to Ultimate Comics Raleigh and Dan for picking these giveaway prizes. I told Dan, because as a part of our agreement, I get prizes to give away every month. And he was like, "Yeah, let's talk about your prizes for this month." And I was like, "Well, we're about to hit 5,000." And he was like, "Say no more." And he came back with a box full of stuff. And this was one of the prizes. So Why the Last Man was a comic book that lasted. How long did it last? Why doesn't it just say like how many issues it was easily? I want to say that this is the whole series, but I don't want to like lie. Okay, it went 60 issues. So you're getting all of Why the Last Man. Yeah, I didn't know they had compendiums either. The cool thing about these compendiums is they're not like super thick. Like, for example, for comparison, this is the Milestone compendium, and this is the Why the Last Man compendium. It's like half the size. So a lot of people worry with compendiums like, oh, is it gonna like break on me? Is it gonna the binding gonna fold or crease? Are the pages gonna fall out? You run less of that risk when the book is small like this. So, can you show a few pages of the art? Yeah, I can show a few pages of the art. Look, this is either a baptism or somebody being drowned. And I think you decide which one that is. Let's see. Here's a brighter page. Very cool. The art looks cool. The art looks cool. I don't know what the series is about. I'm going to assume this dude's the last man on the earth. Hence the Y chromosome. I don't know. Is it a manga? No, this was a DC Comics Vertigo series or Black Label series. I'm assuming Vertigo back then. Summer 2002, a mysterious plague has swept across the planet, killing every grown mammal and embryo possessing a Y chromosome except for one man. Yorick Brown is the only human male to surprise the Androcide that has wiped out almost half the global population. Accompanied by his pet monkey Ampersand, who's also immune to the pandemic and aided by his politician mother and the enigmatic Agent 355, Yorick must struggle to survive in a world where he is now the most endangered species. If he is the last man, does like everyone want to procreate with him? Interesting. Anyway, somebody's going to win this full series of Why the Last Man. I kind of want this, but I wouldn't have time to read it. So, and I'm contractually obligated to give it to you. So, now I got to come up with a question. They did make this a TV show, but they canceled it after one season or something. Written by Brian K. Vaughan, who is also known for Saga. That is a part of it, yes. Everybody wants him. That makes sense. How are we going to do this? Look, I don't have time to make this complicated, so. A Y chromosome is the opposite of an X chromosome. And if you could tell me my favorite X-Man, then you might be in the running for this book. These two books. So go ahead and put my favorite X-Man in the chat. And I'm almost positive I said I gave you guys answers to this earlier in the stream. But yeah, type the name of my favorite X-Men in the chat. Not your favorite. I said my favorite. I think you said who it was twice in this stream. I probably did. It's clearly Juggernaut. No, but that YouTube video definitely was the GOAT in high school. Oh, it's the Juggernaut. Let's see. Is it cap sensitive? It's not cap sensitive, I don't think. The giveaway tool just randomizes all the winners. Looks like we got 26 entries and it's already 9:59. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. If you guessed Wolverine, if you were one of the 27 people that guessed Wolverine, then you are in the runnings. Let's go ahead and select a winner now. JN. Congratulations, JN. You won. I have a text message. Congratulations, JN. Somebody said it rhymes with Pulverine. That's hilarious. So JN. So as always, the rules are anybody's eligible to win. If you live inside the United States, I'm covering shipping. So yeah, if you want to send a super chat, that'd be great. But nah, I'm covering shipping. If you do not live in the United States, I ask that you cover your own shipping. For this lovely set of Why the Last Man compendiums. So to claim your prize, go ahead and shoot me an email to bj@comicsaredope.com. By the way, comicsaredope.com, that is my website. It's an actual website where we do fun things like an article written by our very own Bunk Master B. So let's share the screen. I'll show you guys a little bit of what we do at comicsaredope.com. So comics are dope. In a perfect world, I would post on it like every day, and it would be like the number one source for comic book news and entertainment and interviews. And so far, my man Bunkmaster B has written more actual articles than I have. But he got to do an interview with James Patrick after his first article for Comics Are Dope was read by James Patrick and got, you know, nice reviews. Like James Patrick really liked and was impressed by the article. So he did an interview, and now you can see that at comicsaredope.com. And by the way, you can win a copy of the Kaiju Score trade. So it does pay to be at comicsaredope.com. Comicsaredope.com is also the only place where you can buy official K Squad merchandise. Look, my face is on here. That means it's mine. But now we got a dope hat that I made. I designed all this merchandise myself. My favorite is this disapproved design. So you can see the disapproved by the Comics Code Authority. You can get that on a shirt, on a hoodie. I got a shirt that's just a big old tribute to the Milestone universe. So anyway, you can visit comicsaredope.com. And while you're here, you can subscribe to my newsletter. It's called This Week in Comics, where I email you guys every week and tell you what dope comics are coming out and a bunch of other stuff whenever I get the time. So anyway, that's comicsaredope.com. That's the only plug, I promise. It's time to get back to what we're here for, because I still got things to give away, and I'm already out of time. Let's see. My man Trey from Toyomic Displays says he got so many compliments on his disapproved shirt at the Raleigh Comic Book Show. Word. That's what's up. You know what's crazy? I don't even own a disapproved shirt. I don't own any Comics Are Dope merch except the one mug that I bought. So I need to get myself some. Let's see. Ooh, the backpack. Yeah, K-Squad backpack. All that. So that's cool. Yeah, the compendiums, they feel like good quality as well. They don't feel like, I'm not afraid of them like falling apart on the winter. So Logan, you won Why the Last Man. Was it Logan? Who was it, Logan? Who was it? JN won Why the Last Man. My bad. Logan. Didn't mean to trick you there. All right. We got 2 more prizes and then the grand prize. All right, so this, I don't have a way to do this. So let's do this. Let me load up the answer to this question. All right. So, sheesh. How? Maybe that's not the best way to do that. I don't want to like spoil anything. All right. All right. So the next prize is a full run of Black Panther complete collections by Reginald Hudlin. I would call Reginald Hudlin a friend of the show, but I'd be like kind of lying, right? Like, I don't know Reggie Hudlin. We've shared pleasantries on social media once. But Dennis Cowan's definitely a friend of the show, and Reggie Hudlin is a friend of Dennis Cowan. So does that make him a friend of the show? How does that go? Any friend of Dennis is a friend of mine? I don't know. Anyway, Reggie Hudlin wrote a pretty acclaimed run on Black Panther, easily the most accessible Black Panther run of the last 20 years, right? But anyway, Somebody's going to win this run just by he's a step friend of the show. That makes sense. That works for me. So this series or this run of Black Panther introduces what character to the Black Panther universe who ends up becoming really, really important? That's the trivia question. So good luck to you all. Yo, Double A's here. Thanks, man. Thanks for the congrats. But yeah, let me know in the comments. The Reginald Hudlin Black Panther run introduces what character to the Black Panther mythos who ends up becoming incredibly important. You know what's crazy? I own this run. I own these complete collections, but I bought all mine secondhand. These came brand new from Ultimate Comics, like right off the shelf. I was there when he grabbed them off the shelf. By the way, if you don't win this, you can pick them up at Ultimate Comics Raleigh if you live in the area. So huge thanks to Ultimate Comics for sponsoring this video and a lot of other videos on the channel, but more specifically, these giveaways. But yeah, good luck to everyone who's entering. I still got 2 prizes to give away, so I should hurry up. We got 31 entries. We got 53 people watching. How much are they? That's a good question. So each of these Black Panther complete collections carries a retail price of $39.99. So $40 times 3, that's $120 retail value. And you would get it for the low, low price of absolutely free, as long as you live in the United States. If you don't live in the United States, I'm going to ask you to pay for your shipping. But anyway, BJ, are you out of NC, or are you to have a relationship with him? Yes, I live about, well, I guess I shouldn't say that. I live very close to the Raleigh store. I do live in North Carolina. We got 33 entries. I'm going to go ahead and draw the winner. If you guessed Shuri, you guessed correctly. Shuri first appeared in Black Panther #2 from the Reggie Hudlin run. Now let's draw a winner now. Good luck to you all. Good luck to you all. Geek Out with Roscoe. That's a very cool logo because his name's in the beard. Geek Out with Roscoe. Congratulations, sir. Tayshawn wants to know if I'm coming to Heroes Con in Charlotte. I don't think so. So we just did this experiment the other day. My sister had a big special event. She joined a sorority, so they had their little presentation and whatnot. And that ended up being like an all-day event, me leaving the house. And me leaving the house all day is just really difficult. It's hard on my wife because she's got a baby all day. And Squeak is at that age where you just can't just like leave her in a room and just like, do stuff while she does other stuff. Like, she's a very hands-on baby. So I don't know if I'm going to do any cons this year. And Heroes Con is coming up really quickly. It's like in June, right? Anyway, Geek Out with Roscoe. I need you to shoot me an email, bj@comicsardope.com. If you don't claim it by this weekend, and that goes for anybody, then I'm just going to go back through the stream and very biased like pick a different winner. But congratulations. You won a full run of Black Panther by Reginald Hudlin trade paperbacks. So that's exciting. That's exciting. Is that Black Panther book the one the limited animated BET series is based on? Possibly. I didn't watch that one, but Reginald Hudlin was a producer on it, so probably. But anyway, Let's take Geeky Roscoe off the screen. So yeah, probably Reginald Hudlin was a producer on it. I would assume. Black Panther animated. Doop 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 doop. Yes, it was also written by Reggie Hudlin. So yes, solid short run on BET, and it was based on the Who is Black Panther arc. Cool. Thank you guys for answering that question because I didn't know the answer. Speaking of comics are dope, any dope content plans going down there now or in the future? I don't know that I have solid plans as much as I have like dreams for the channel or for the thing. Okay. My wife is giving me her blessing to go to Heroes Con. So we'll see. Because I'm pretty sure I missed the window to get a press pass. But Heroes Con isn't super expensive, so we'll work something out. We'll see. We'll see. I can't make any promises, but we'll see. I got rid of the lag. Yeah, on this live stream, for whatever reason, the lag isn't as bad. But like if I try to use this camera during Zoom calls or other things, it's terrible. But anyway, to claim your email or claim your thing, email me. That's how you get the Black Panther joint. Anyway, we got 2 more prizes to give away. And in my very biased opinion, they're the biggest prizes. Oh, Double A, you're in North Carolina too? That's what's up. So Double A's got lunch if I go. Todd says my wife is a real superhero. Absolutely. Absolutely. Mrs. Kicks is the superhero of our family. I'll tell you that much. Like my superpower is going out and finding money at places, and her superpower is doing everything else that matters. Like literally everything else. Like today, for example, I was getting ready for the stream and I was hungry, but I didn't have time to eat food or cook food. And she just happened to be cooking food as I was downstairs. She wasn't even cooking it for me, but she was like, "Well, there's some extra. You can have it." Superhero, man. Superhero. Heroes Con is in Charlotte. Heroes Con is in Charlotte. Anybody at Heroes Con you'd be hyped to interview? Hey, why not? The stream is taking super long anyway. Heroes Con 2022. It's Friday, June 24th. On the guest list is Chris Bachalo, Daryl Banks, creator of Kyle Rayner, and who also did a variant cover for Ace Blade. That's cool. Chuck Brown from Bitter Root. Tom DeFalco, Francesco Francavilla, Jose Luis Garcia Lopez, Sanford Green, Larry Hama. There are a lot of people on. Jonathan Hickman. Why is it red? Does that mean he like is not coming anymore? Oh, he's a new addition. Jonathan Hickman's gonna be there. Carl Potts, John Romita Jr., Don Rosa of the Duck Comics, Brian Stelfreeze. Man. Honestly, I might have to do this. And do I have time to get a press pass? Apply. Have to be requested at least 90 days before the start of the event. 90 days. April 24th, May 24th, June 24th. If I get my application in this week, I still got time. All right. I'm going to do it. I don't know if I count as a legitimate media outlet according to these criteria, but I'm gonna apply. We'll see. Because being able to interview some of those people would be amazing. But I'd be most excited about Chuck Brown, Brian Stelfreeze, Jonathan Hickman, of course. Where's this happening at? This is happening at Heroes Con, the Charlotte Convention Center, June 24th through the 26th. A 3-day pass is only $50. So even if I don't get a press pass, I'd probably go. Then the question is, would I want to go all 3 days? I'd probably just go Saturday. So then I got to figure out who's going to be there Saturday. It would be work. It would be a lot of work to go to this con and do all these interviews, but it'd be really cool to go to this con and do all these interviews. So anyway, we'll see. We'll see. And I got books that I could get signed too. All personalized to me. And maybe one to no one so that I can give it away to one of you guys. And then in what else is happening? GalaxyCon. Yeah, GalaxyCon is also coming this year. And Christopher Priest is going to be at GalaxyCon. There's other people that are going to be there, but Christopher Priest is the one I'm most excited about. And I would like to have him sign my Black Panther complete collections and or my issues of Zero or my set of Quantum and Woody. I got a lot of Christopher Priest. Anyway, I really just want to talk to these people. That's what I'm really excited for. I'd be really excited for no, it's not 150. It's 50. A 3-day pass is $50. A 1-day pass is 25. But more than getting things signed or whatever, I'd be really excited to talk to these people, do some interviews, post some articles on Comics Are Dope, make some connections for the channel in the future. That would be fun. That would be fun. So we'll see. I might be there. But with that, we're still you wife and the kid. No, that makes sense. Taking my wife and a kid to a Comic-Con. My wife actually wants to go to a Comic-Con. I don't know if my kid would want to go. I don't know if I almost used a real name. I don't know if Bug would want to go. I don't know. We'll find out. All right. I got 2 more prizes left. So one of these is actually like a predetermined type thing. 18 and under is free. That's what's up. If I could take my daughter for free, but then we'd have to find a babysitter for the baby, and then being 3 hours away from the baby, that's not a good idea. Anyway, I got more prizes to give away. 2 more. The next prize is, yes, we call our oldest daughter Bug. That's a fun story as well that I will save for not on the YouTubes. But yeah, call our daughter Bug. I'm trying to how do I give away this $100 gift card to Organic Priced Books? All right. This is for the real ones. Give me a second. Every now and then, someone asks me what my favorite omnibus is. Out of all the books that I have, what's my favorite? And I always say, what's happening? Sorry, guys. My wife is texting me, and I always have to make sure like I read it. Oh, okay. I have to read it in case it's important. And sometimes it's really important and sometimes it's not important at all. But anyway, so yeah, you guys somebody's asked me who my or what my favorite omnibus is. And I've answered that question on several streams. I need, in order to win the or be in the runnings to win this $100 Organic Price Books gift card, tell me the name of the artist on my favorite omnibus in my collection. No, sir, you did not miss Miles. Miles is the grand prize, therefore the last prize of the night. Can you get a clue? Uh uh I don't know that I can give you a clue. I think that would like defeat the purpose of the question. Because this is the type of question that's like rewarding people that watch the channel. And it's the type of it's a deep cut. So like to some people it's gonna be rewarding. Like, yes, I got it. And to somebody it's gonna be like, ah, no fair. How was I gonna know the answer to that? But you know, that's the question. That's the question. So the name of the artist on my favorite omnibus. Um, there are not a lot of omnibus that even have an artist's name on them. So that's a clue. Um, but yeah, but yeah. So I'm gonna give you guys uh my iPad's upside down. All right. 12 more seconds to guess. That 12 seconds is gonna go quick, I promise. It really is. Boom. It did go quickly. So if you guessed Tim Sale, you were right. Let's pick a winner. Congratulations to whoever wins this $100 gift card. If you've already won tonight, you can't win again. Congratulations, Richard Veith, for not winning twice and for winning $100 gift card. I have to give a shout out because while I was stalling, the first person to guess this was my man. Dang, where'd it go? It was a while ago. Where'd it go? Bunk Master B was the first person to guess correctly. So in my heart, I was rooting for you, Bunk. But the randomizer decides who will go and who will stay. It's like the claw. So congrats, Richard Veith. You, sir, are the winner of a $100 gift card to Organic Price Books, which is really awesome. And you can still, even though it's a gift card, you can still use the coupon code BJ Kicks or BJ Kicks Ship It Together to save even more on your free book and help it stretch even further. So that's really cool. That's really cool. Congratulations to you, sir. Pay attention. Oh, snap. BJ, give it to Bunkmaster. All right. Sorry, I had it on a different screen. I, I had it on a different screen. I apologize. So congratulations to you, Bunk Master B, because Richard Veith has decided to pull a. Is it a Serena Williams? It wasn't Serena Williams that did that. Who did it? Anyway, Bunkmaster B, you won. You won. So you're going to get a $100 gift card to Organic Price Books. Listen. Look, I'm not going to fight. Richard says give it to Bunkmaster. Bunkmaster says give it to Richard. I need y'all to rock, paper, scissors or something so I can figure out who I'm emailing or who's emailing me. Because we got to give away this grand prize and I got to get some food in my life. Richard says he won it because Bunkmaster saw the name or said the name first. 50-50, flip a coin. Does 50-50 work? That works for me. If you guys agree to do a 50-50, that's totally fine. I appreciate you being dope. Bunkmaster's taking a knee. Just know he appreciates the gesture. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. Richard, shoot me an email. My email address is on the screen right now. Shoot me an email. Whatever you decide to do, 50-50, give it to Bunk. Whatever you're gonna do, email me and tell me that. And while you decide, I am going to go through the grueling process of selecting a winner for our grand prize set. Everybody in the chat feels like Carrie right now. I will take it if they don't want it. I feel you. Shoot, I even want it, but I got to give it away. Kindness really does make the world go round. Sometimes it stops the world too. Right. You're like, oh no, you go through the door. No, you go through the door. Meanwhile, there's somebody behind you ready to push both of you. Right? That's how it goes. Ooh, big money. All right. So yeah, I'll wait for an email from Richard telling me what we're gonna do with the $100 gift card. But now it's time for the moment that we've all been waiting for. And I was gonna draw a winner like way back and just tell you who the winner is tonight. But I figured transparency is a thing, right? I learned that from our channel sponsor, Mystery Dave at Mainstream Comics, the first sponsor on this channel. He always made the mystery box game just really fun because it was like you could tell, you knew it wasn't rigged. And so I didn't want any of our giveaways to feel rigged. So I decided I'm going to do this live and I'm going to explain to you how we've gotten to where we are. So first, I'm going to show you where we at. All right. So share my screen, make sure I'm not sharing any incriminating information. So way back on March 30th, I published a video giving the details of our 5,000 subscriber giveaway. And in order to enter the 5,000 subscriber giveaway, you had to comment. You had to be subscribed. And you had to leave a comment on one of the videos where I promoted the giveaway. So basically, every video from March 30th all the way up until, I believe this one. Does this one count? Did I promote it in this one? Definitely this one on April 5th. But we'll include this one on April 8th as well. Only one I know for sure I didn't promote it in was this one on April 10th. So anyway, comment on one of those videos. I was going to choose a random video and then choose a random comment from that video. And that's who's going to win the grand prize. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 videos you could potentially comment on to win. So the first thing we are going to do is random number generator. Think of a number between 1 and 7. I'm going to click the generate button 3 times. Whatever the third number is, that's the number of the video that we're going to choose. So 1, 2, 3. So the fourth video that we promoted the giveaway in is the video that wins. So that's going to be fun. By the way, the rules for giveaways. I've said this several times, but I just got to make sure we all know. These are the prizes. The winner of this grand prize wins the Ultimate Fallout 4 second printing in a CGC 9.6 with that Miles Morales custom label. Very nice. And this mini statue. Statue's got a retail price of $59.99. I think last FMV, fair market value, or going price at auction for this is somewhere between $200 and $300. So all in all, you're winning quite a bit of winnings. Also, I gotta shout out my man AJ. My man AJ donated this prize to me literally over a year ago. He gave this to me early enough to where it could have been the 1,000 subscriber giveaway prize. And we've been holding it because I was like, oh, 1,000 is not enough. We got to wait for 5,000 for this. So this has been in my possession for a whole year, thanks to my man AJ, who is a comic dealer who just wanted to see me win and has been donating random prizes to the channel from day one. So thank you, AJ. If you're watching this, I appreciate you. Anyway, rules are anybody can win this. If you're in the United States, I'm shipping it to you for free. If you're not, I'm going to ask you to cover your shipping cost. I still think that's well worth it. So anyway, let's go back to the screen sharing. The fourth video that I promoted the giveaway in is the one that's going to win this. So let's share the tab again. This is video number 1, video number 2, video number 3, video number 4. That's crazy. There were only 69 comments on this video. So now let's go to the video, view on YouTube. Man, this week's... And let's go find a YouTube comment generator. Random comment picker. All right. Let's click the video link. Let me make sure you're seeing what I'm seeing. All right, cool. So somebody that commented on my new comic book day video from April the 6th is going to get a chance at this. Paste the video URL. I'm going to filter duplicate users because, yeah, we don't want to do that. And let's get YouTube comments. There are 63 YouTube unique comments. And I'll just start here to pick a random winner. Okay. Good luck. Good luck, you guys. Big Feet Studio LLC commented and said, love the show. So Bigfoot Studio LLC is the winner. Let me go ahead and copy this to my clipboard. I don't think Big Feet is watching the stream right now. So I'm also going to just screenshot this. And boom. So Big Feet Studio is the winner. And I'm going to pick one more just in case he doesn't email me to claim, because who knows if he's like actually watching. So I'm pick another winner, understanding that you're the backup winner. This is probably heartbreaking. I probably shouldn't do this, but when else would I do it and be as transparent as I am right now? So pick another winner. Leo Peralta. All right. And if I need to pick a different winner after this, oh, he's watching? Oh, snap. Big Feet is here. My wife's calling to tell me Big Feet's here. Hello? Got you. Cool. Big Feet's here. He's here. You don't have to do a backup. Word. Appreciate it. Whoops. Wrong thing on the screen. So, Big Feet's here. Yes. So, wow, you won a huge prize. You won this Miles Morales statue and Ultimate Fallout 4 in a CGC 9.6, the second printing with the Miles Morales custom label that I wish I owned, but I don't because you own it. To claim it, shoot me an email. I need your name, your address, and I think your phone number is what the shipping label is going to ask for. And I'll get that out in the mail sometime next week. So that's really cool. That's really cool. Somebody said Leo would be mad. I'm BJ at comicsaredope.com. I said, I hope Leo's not here. I doubt Leo's gonna. If Leo was here, he would have commented by now. Hopefully he doesn't watch it later. Big Feet's definitely here. Yo, congrats. That's hilarious that Big Feet was here that whole time and I did not know. Congrats, Big Feet. If I'm not mistaken, Big Feet actually bought something in my Whatnot sale a couple of weeks ago. Mini statue alone is a great prize. Yeah. Ultimate Comics Raleigh donated that mini statue. So shout out to Ultimate Comics Raleigh. Congrats to everyone who won. Rancid said thanks. Azorius Tiger says congratulations. Everybody saying congrats. Big Feet says yes, that's correct. So seriously, you guys, I know like giveaways are always weird because it's like if you don't win, like it's, I don't know. Like I don't never want to feel like I'm letting anybody down. Like if it were up to me, everybody would win something, but then I would be spending a lot of money on shipping stuff. And I don't even have that many things. There was like 50 of you guys watching at all times tonight. So yeah, but we streamed for almost 4 hours. It's 3 hours and 38 minutes and counting. That's crazy. We gave away some insane prizes. We got some single issues. We got some trades. Somebody won a full run of Y the Last Man. Somebody else won a full run of Black Panther by Hudlin. Somebody else won a full run of Adventure Zone comics. We gave away a lot of stuff, man. We gave away a lot of stuff. So that was cool. What the heck? We made it the whole show without some weird commenter doing weird things. I'm just gonna block that guy. Bunkmaster says, tell Mrs. Kicks we appreciate the heck out of her. She's watching, so she knows. And yes, I appreciate her because that's a long time to be watching the kids. Congrats on the 5K. So it's dope. It's cool to see how you cultivated such a kind community. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys for being the cool and kind community. All I do is show up. It's you guys that like make everything what it is. Roscoe is going to email me. Frank Castle's here. Lots of people here. Congrats on 5K. It's just the beginning. Can't wait to ride along this journey. Thank you, Logan. Thank you. 3+ hours. Yeah, this is definitely the longest stream we've done on the channel. Look. I could be here all night expressing gratitude because I'm just a gratuitous is not the word. I'm a grateful guy. But anyway, thank you all. I sincerely am grateful to you all for being a part of the community. For you know, this channel is like something that is a fun project for me. It's not like it pays a ton of money or anything crazy like that, but I love doing it. It's a passion project, and so much of that is because of you guys, and so I love it. I appreciate it all. So thank you all for being here. Thanks to everybody. Congratulations to all the winners. I cannot wait to see where this channel goes in the next year and some change. And I'm rambling because I don't know how to end stuff. But thank you all. I will see you in another video very soon. Until then, I hope you saw something you liked during this stream. And if not, hey, that's cool. You can always buy what you like. Just make sure you read what you buy. And be nice to others, because kindness makes the world go round. Peace.